in his underwear, lip syncing to a track and holding a guitar that he never played.
Yeah, Justin's not well.
Did you see that?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was.
Was it as awful as
Yes.
I'm reading about here?
Yes.
No shirt.
No. Just boxers.
Oh, that's what they mean by six. He was wearing six. That's some newfangled slang for boxers, I guess, that I don't know.
Justin is not well, and
Why did somebody allow him to do this?
because he hasn't performed in a while, and I'm sure they thought, oh, this will be big because we finally get Justin Bieber back on. No, he should not.
Do they not screen things? Do they not look at things in rehearsal?
Here's my guess: he didn't show up.
For rehearsal?
Yeah,
Probably.
And they were just like, well, it's Justin Bieber. I'm sure he'll be fine. Whatever
Yeah,
he's.
given what everything we know about him today, he'll be just fine.
He's not well.
Well, maybe people will notice and he'll get the help he needs. Of course, I didn't watch it. Did you watch a moment of the Grammys, Kerry?
Nope.
Yeah, me either.
Nope.
But apparently, it was a star-studded crowd.
Well, sure.
We were watching a docu-series called The Game Show Show, which is the history of game shows.
I would love that.
I was watching Homeland, a show that's been off the air for years.
And it's 14 seasons or something.
It's 8.
It will
It's
take
8
you
seasons.
forever.
Yeah, I'm just started the 3rd season. There are 8 of them.
I mean, they're great,
But Mandy Patinkin gets better and better and better and better. So I just can't not watch it. I don't know why I didn't watch it to begin with.
so what is the most unusual game show that they something that you forgot about or that you never knew about?
Well, they did a whole 10 minutes on the Gong Show
Oh yeah.
which is a favorite.
where they had the unknown comic and a contestant who won the Gong Show says, the unknown comic, I know why he wore the bag over his head. It's because a friend of mine slept with him. And he's
Not good looking.
he's embarrassed to be doing the dad jokes on TV, so that's why he did it.
You know, I went as the unknown comic for Halloween once. And nobody knew what I was, but I didn't care.
Yeah, Gene the
We've-
dancing machine.
We've often told you, Gina, you should put a bag over your head.
I thought it was a brilliant costume.
And then I'm going to put a bag over my head in case the bag over your head breaks.
Did a whole segment on Chuck Barris because he's responsible for so many.
They
game
talk about
shows.
his career as an assassin in the CIA.
Sue asked me about that. I said, he made that up for a book. It was just,
It was really quite convincing.
yeah.
I read that damn book, I think. Did they talk about Concentration?
Not yet.
One of the worst game shows on TV, I always thought.
They haven't gotten to it yet. I'm still, a couple of episodes in.
You had to solve a rebus.
$10,000 pyramid?
Oh, that
$20,000?
Not yet. Haven't gotten there yet.
classic game show.
Yeah.
Password, always one of the favorites.
Password is.
They talk about Password.
Alan Ludden and
Yeah.
Betty
And
White.
How Betty and Alan met on Password.
And there were people on Password who were extremely good at it. Mm-hmm. Celebrities. And you could tell they loved doing it. The password is cigarette. Cancer stick. I always liked Password. When I was a kid, I watched game shows. I mean, I watched. It was nice when you were sick and could stay home from school and watch game shows and stuff.
They did a whole thing on The Price is Right and the lawsuit.
And of course, Hollywood Square is a favorite.
I'm going to have to go watch that.
Who's doing that?
It's on
Is it a CNN
Disney
one?
Plus Hulu.
Okay.
You watch Match Game and see Richard Dawson and.
Survey says
I haven't gotten to Family Feud yet.
You could do a whole hour on The Feud and all the different hosts. And,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey is pretty good on Family Feud, but he's no Richard Dawson. Yeah, all the different. That's right. There were a lot. Who was that host that was from Utah?
Yeah.
And he ended up dying by suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
what was his name?
He was pretty good as the host, but I guess he was a sad man, and he was.
He only did it for a couple of years.
Yeah, he was. He was from Utah, as I recall.
Yeah. Or he had Utah ties.
Yeah.
Ray Combs.
Ray Combs.
Yeah.
That's it.
It was Ray Combs, Richard Dawson, Louis Anderson.
Oh wait,
Louis Anderson did a good job.
who did it first?
It was
Richard Dawson.
Dawson.
They
and
gave
then
him that
Ray-
because of Match Game.
Yeah, and then Ray Combs, right?
And then Ray Combs, then Louis Anderson,
Mm-hmm.
was
Richard
good.
Karn from Home
yeah,
Improvement.
he was no good.
John O'Hurley,
Oh, really? Yeah, from Seinfeld,
and then Steve Harvey.
who is pretty good. Mm-hmm. He's good at just being deadpan, no reaction. That's what he does to every joke. He looks like, what? Game shows. I don't watch them anymore, but boy, they were fun.
Yeah. I even did American Gladiators.
I guess that's a game show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That's farting
we
around. Look
farting
at
around?
where we went there.
There you go.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
So let's hope Justin Bieber gets that help he needs. All right, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back with you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Your check-ins. If you would like to do it, it's 877-602-9696. That's the number. You can get a hold of us. We are here, ready to talk to you, ready to wish you a good morning. 877-602-9696. Or you can text us if you prefer. That would be 33986.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
Hold on.
What?
I know you feel like there's something sticky on the bottom of your shoe.
Yes.
And you want to scrape it off.
No.
But don't be too hasty.
Okay.
That hunk of goo is today's edition of Beat Gina.
Ooh.
I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny O. Today's show is brought to you in part by Little Miss Sifted White Enriched Plain Cornmeal. After 25 years, the modern Miss is still using Little Miss Cornmeal.
Little Miss.
And by Lucozade, the sparkling glucose drink. Lucozade. It replaces lost energy and is used by doctors and nurses, clinics and hospitals, nursing homes and schools. Try sparkling Lucozade today. And by the life of the party, the luscious, tempting, appealing Tootsie Roll. Wherever young Americans gather, the Tootsie Roll's popularity is acclaimed by all. Yep. Tootsie Roll, the most popular candy roll for generations.
Candy roll.
And now, the most popular game show host for generations, the one, the only, Carrie Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Looks like the randomizer has picked a contestant. You'll be playing against Adam today, Gina. Adam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Adam, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Hell.
All right, see what happens. It is heads.
Oh, you're one step further away from winning these slightly stupid tickets.
All right, sorry, Adam, because you lost the coin toss. Gina's going to get the first question to answer on her own exclusively. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Adam, I hope you were paying attention because I'll allow you to answer the same question. Answering it correctly steals the point away from Gina, and we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Because it is Sean Astin's birthday, we are doing Lord of the Rings trivia. First question for Gina. Gina, who is the father of Legolas?
Okay.
Who is the father of Legolas? Was it 1, Duplo? Is it 2, Tharnaduil? Is it 3, Bilbo Swaggins? Or 4, Underhill?
A 2.
Tharnaduil?
No?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
That's a point for Gina. Now it's Adam's turn.
Adam?
Just yell Gandalf. That's all you need
That's
to do.
what you got to do. Uh-oh. Gandalf isn't an answer for this one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Adam, what 2 animals are seen when the hobbits are in the Inn of the Prancing Pony? What 2 animals are seen when the hobbits are in the Inn of the Prancing Pony? Is it 1, a dog and a pony? Is it 2, a narwhal and a pangolin? Was it 3, a spoonbill and duckbill platypus? Or 4, a cat and a ferret?
I'm going to go with 2.
A narwhal and a penguin. Pangolin.
Pangolin?
Pangolin.
Pangolin.
Yeah, you know,
They're a little like they look like little armadillos, sort of. And narwhals live in the water.
yeah, they have the one horn.
So
Yeah.
Gina, this
That was the obvious one that it was
But
not.
that's what Adam went with.
And now I'm not sure. Cat and a horse. Dog, ferret, cat and a
Do you want to hear them again?
dog and
just
a horse.
yell Gandalf.
Because she's just combining animals.
Gandalf.
Is it 1, a dog and a pony?
Okay.
Is it 3, a spoonbill and duckbill platypus? Or 4, a cat and a ferret?
Cat and a ferret.
Cat and ferret is correct.
That's 2 points for Gina.
Wow.
That was a steal. Got one more point, Adam. You're out of here. I don't know.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Hang on.
Gina,
Yes.
in Return of the King,
Yes.
Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas
Yes.
travel a certain road to where the dead live.
Okay.
What is the name of this road?
Okay.
Is it 1, the Long and Winding?
Okay.
Is it 2, Dimholt?
Okay.
Is it 3, Grunwald? Or is it 4, Decker Lake Drive?
I don't know. I'm going to say number 2.
Dimholt
Yes.
is correct.
Gina wins, Adam. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's just
And I didn't say Gandalf once.
Not once.
no. Well, listen.
I'm sorry, Adam.
Don't you feel bad for Adam?
I do. I tremendous sorrow for
Adam,
Adam.
you know
and-
what's going to happen next, Adam?
I hope I know.
I asked you.
Gina's going to be nice and give me slightly stupid tickets.
He's
He's clairvoyant.
I guess. How could
Wow,
he possibly know that even though I beat him, I was going to give him slightly stupid? Well, I get that's what's happening.
This is
so-
unprecedented, so
There you go, Adam. You get the tickets.
hang on.
Say thank you.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you, guys.
Hang on.
on.
Tell you how to get this.
Listen, I gotta go. I gotta go bone up on my Lord of the Rings trivia. I didn't know any of those.
Well,
Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
6:21. Let's get this over with.
Yes, let's. We'll go to the phones in just a second with your check-ins. 877-602-9696. You can also text your check-in if you'd like. 33986. Do we have a sponsor here?
It's brought to you by the moon.
The moon is 99.4% of full. It was actually completely full yesterday. Now it's just slightly waning toward being a new moon. The moon, it's beautiful right now in the sky. This morning it will set at 8:13 a.m., so you have time to go out and take a look at the moon. Today being Monday, it's the second day of February in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Hedgehog Day.
Not next. Wait, it's Groundhog Day. Why is it Hedgehog
It's Groundhog Day.
What? Separate the
Listen,
hogs.
The groundhog is a hedge.
Big Hedgehog got their lobbyists together. They wanted to counter.
Okay.
Punxsutawney Phil saw a shadow. 6 more weeks of winter.
We haven't
By
had
the
winter
way,
yet. What do you mean 6 more weeks of winter?
Well, Punxsutawney Phil's record of being able to accurately predict whether there will be more winter or not is abysmal.
Yeah.
Baby hedgehogs are called hoglets,
Aww.
and there are 14 species of hedgehog around the world. I think maybe we need to start thinking about immigration. It's Marmot Day too. Now a marmot is a much more pleasant animal than a hedgehog, I think. Well, I don't know. Hedgehog. Remember Meadow, our office secretary worker person? She had a pet hedgehog, and she brought it in one day, and it was very cute. but they don't do
Hedgehog
much.
or
It was
marmot?
it was a hedgehog.
You went from marmot to hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what the confusing? It should just be Groundhog
Exactly.
Day.
I think you just made
Very
the
confusing.
point.
I listen. This is not my doing. I'm just reading what's provided me. It's National Heavenly Hash Day. Heavenly Hash, you know, Heavenly Hash. You ever heard of that?
It's a breakfast.
It's a
item?
candy.
Oh,
It's a candy that combines marshmallows, nuts, chocolate, and other sweet delights into a heavenly mix.
see, a hash should be a hot breakfast thing.
You
That's-
listen.
sure.
You can hash anything together, Gina. Hash is hash.
okay.
And if you serve it in a bowl, it becomes hash salad.
National Tater Tot Day and National River Day. Okay, and the survey says this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Hey, that's us. It's Kerry Jackson right there. It's me, Bill Allred. Hi there, everybody. There's Gina Barberi over there. She is also a Lord of Morning Radio. Katie, for short, is our producer. She's in the booth there behind me. And Dawson is in there helping out as well. Hi, Dawson. And the dog, Vax, is... Oh, he's licking his chops for something.
You gonna catch something?
Does he want a treat? Is that what he wants, a treat?
You gonna catch
Give him a
something?
treat. Yeah.
Speaking of Vax,
Oh, wait a minute. And Hudson.
Is in the back.
Yeah. Now.
we had a big response from our
Yes, we
post
did.
about send us pictures of your puppies and kitties.
Did you get my cat picture, Katie?
Yep.
If you go to our Facebook page, friends of the program came through and sent us lots and lots of. If you need a nice distraction today, it's a big long chain of cute puppy kitty pictures.
And then there's my cat, who is, I don't know, he just looks lost all the time. All right, let's go to check-ins. I thought I
right.
saw somebody on the phone.
Yeah, we got a couple people.
Let's see.
Begin with Milo.
Hello, Milo. What's up today?
Oh, not much. Just working today and sitting around waiting for trailers to be loaded and unloaded. So
It's a hard
what
job.
was you guys this weekend? Yeah, it is.
I had a good job. I went to a movie yesterday.
You went to the
I
movies,
did. I went to see Iron Lung,
huh?
number 2 movie in the country.
Iron
today.
Lung?
Yeah.
I have
Iron
not
Lung.
heard of Iron Lung.
No, a lot of people have not heard of Iron Lung. It's a movie made by, well, I can tell you about it later, but it was
Okay.
made by Markiplier, who is a internet phenomenon. Who's I took my kid to a live show that he did at Eccles a few years ago. I was astonished. They sold out the Eccles. He is, and he wanted to make this movie Iron Lung, and he financed it all himself and stars in it. And
Huh.
it's a science fiction movie.
Well, all right.
I want to go see Send Help. That was a pretty good
Yeah,
movie,
that
too.
was number 1, I think, in
Yeah,
the country.
it did
Send
very
Help,
well.
the Sam Raimi.
Did you like that?
I loved it.
I want to see that one next myself, but had to go to see Markiplier's movie because of my 2 children really wanted to see it, so we went. Thanks for checking
Thanks,
in with us,
Milo.
Milo.
Not a problem, guys. Thanks for keeping us entertained all morning, man.
Yeah,
Have
it's
a
our
good
pleasure.
day.
Milo. Our pleasure.
Jen.
Jen,
Morning.
Good morning.
how are things in Sunset this morning?
Oh, they're nice. The air looks good and the moon looks really cool.
Well, yeah. What's up?
Well, I was just calling to check in. My 14-year-old's in the car with me right now, and I was like, "You want to call the radio?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Well, I'm going to anyway." So I do.
No, I don't. Me.
But then you started talking about that Iron Lung. We're actually all 4 of my daughters are dragging me and my husband to go see it.
Markiplier
We're-
fans, huh? Hmm.
Yep, we're gonna go see it willingly, but they're like, "Let's go, let's go." I'm like, "All right."
You know, I had no idea who he was until my kid said, Markiplier's coming to town. I said, "Who's that?" Is somebody I watch on the internet all the time. And I went to this show that he put on, and it amazed me that the Eccles Center was sold out, and he's very talented. It was a very entertaining show.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to go see the movie, but
Well, let me know what you think of it.
I will. I'll
right.
call you guys sometime this week. Have a
Okay.
good
Thanks,
day.
Jen.
Thank you,
you.
Jen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. We got Rideshare Will checking in from Ogden, trying to get back to Salt Lake. Anyone need to go to the airport? Basie Casey here. Perry City listener checking in. It's the first January that didn't feel like 45 days long. Welcome to February. San Diego Eric checking in. You're always talking about these documentary series, and they sound very interesting, but I can never find them. Where are they at? Google. Google it.
They're not all in the same place.
No.
You see them on different.
The game show one was on Hulu, Disney
Yeah.
Plus. All right. Calvin from the Dell checking in. What old show is Bill watching? It's
Homeland.
Homeland.
Yeah.
It's worth. If you didn't catch it when it was out, it's worth going back and.
Claire Danes, Mandy Patinkin, and I can't ever remember
The guy.
his damn name.
Damian
Lewis, who is really good in it as well.
Ed's friend Andy. My daughter went to a friend's house to watch. She was very upset because Sabrina didn't win. She was really upset when I said, "The Teenage Witch?"
Dad.
Good.
My job decided that we were busy enough to come in an hour early, but not busy enough to hire anyone. Yay me. Mike in Nashville checking in. Now, see, this is why you call in instead of texting it. Ray Combs was on my mission.
We need more
You can't
information.
just throw that out there.
What is he, a missionary companion?
More
or-
details, you know. So, bus driver Troy checking in. Kira and Andy, Chef Roy, Johnny B on Groundhog Day, listening while I finish off the last bit of my Gosner's Huckleberry ice cream for breakfast. Happy Groundhog Day, Dr. Mike. Let's see, Andrew the PA checking in. Let's see, Meshach of Erda, April in American Fork checking in. The new Hollywood Squares is really good and funny with Drew Barrymore as the center square.
All right.
I watched a couple of them this weekend, and they're okay.
Who's the host?
I can't remember his name now. He's charming enough. Yeah. Tristan from the most west of Jordans checking in. Quinn the barber, Mrs. Coles. Bear and baby Leo. Let's see. A. Arlo Gumby. Finally got to hear the Moon song start to finish. Thank you. Sleepless in Sandy, Michelavrino. Everyone's here. Let's go.
Let's go. Bless
Sorry.
you.
Traffic.
Dr. Mike said, on my way to the airport to fly to San Diego for medical visits, 215 West Side, northbound traffic, moving well. Thank you. Dr. Mike is Infiniteam member here and in San Diego. You can give us traffic in San Diego when you get there if you like. I don't have any accidents or slowdowns to report just yet. Let's hope it stays that way. If it doesn't, where you are, you can always let us know. 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song with Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents. At 7 o'clock, it's very important sports. Ed Brass is coming in to, I'm sure he'll make a prediction for the Super Bowl. Boner of the Day coming up as well. Stand by for all of that.
So I know Nick.
Yeah.
I know you have kind of a fragile ego. And,
Very much so.
you take things to heart too much. And,
Yes.
And you fret over things, right?
Yeah, I'm the X96 certified bad boy, but I'm also sensitive.
You are. And but I've got something here that might make you feel better.
Okay.
Make you feel better. Like when you get home, you'll be able to look in the mirror and say, "Doggone it,
Yeah.
you're okay, Nick."
All right. I'm hesitant because everything you present me is usually an argument against that.
There you go.
Well, he's not wrong.
I'm nothing but kind to you.
I'm not saying you're necessarily mean.
What are you saying?
I'm saying if there is something to
necessarily.
I'm saying if you're putting me in the spotlight, it's not usually a good one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's see what you got.
All
Sure.
right.
Hit me with it.
Bring it.
Here it is. I always adore Gina.
Uh-huh.
And this is from a listener.
Okay.
Suzanne. I always adore Gina, and I miss her when she is not there.
I do as well.
And Nick is so enjoyable. I just love it when he sits in. His laugh always makes me smile.
Oh.
And his humor is awesome. All of you have fabulous laughs. Thanks for always making my day. Suzanne in the Westest of Valleys.
Thank you very much, Suzanne. That's very nice of you.
Doesn't that
was nice.
Yeah.
You see, now you can you when you get home, you'll tell your wife all about it. You want me to forward this?
She'll
to
say, "Who's Suzanne?"
Yeah, that.
You want me to forward this to you so that
Sure, so I can hang it up
Yeah,
and yeah.
and you can read it verbatim to your wife when you get home.
Unironically, that is unbelievably kind. Thank you, Suzanne. I highly appreciate that.
And it's I think it's the kind of thing that you need.
And I like being here. But you know what I like more?
Not being here.
Not working.
Yeah.
Not working at all. So I don't know how you guys do this every single day. It is
For 39 years.
Yeah, it is unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it is unbelievable. You're absolutely correct. I go home. I leave here usually around noon. Sometimes a little earlier. If it's really noisy around here, I go home early. But I get home and I take off my coat and I sit down and then I just put my head in my hands.
You can
I
picture that, like,
and just go, jeez.
I've seen that. My desk is across from Bill's, and
Yeah.
I've shown up to the office seeing Bill with his head in his hands before.
Just like, oh god. Yeah, it's I mean, no, now I'm not going to start complaining. It's a difficult thing to do.
I'll complain.
Well, I mean, we keep getting told we shouldn't complain because, we don't work in a lumber yard or something like that.
Well,
I would just say that the people that do those jobs couldn't do my job,
Fair.
and I couldn't do their job, so we're even.
I'm good at complaining. I would argue I have this job because I'm good at complaining.
Here's a funny one from Berg in the chat room.
Yeah.
When X96 turns 40, you should give away $40 million.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, Berg.
It's a good idea, but
Yeah.
Remember, one of the prizes we handed out today was a hand crank
Radio.
radio.
Yeah.
it's a valuable radio.
Very much so.
That it's from the olden times.
Of when I started and I was teching remotes,
It's-
I was told if they break, just grab another one from the pile. That was our protocol for because we would have to broadcast the station at remotes, but we don't want to spend money on stuff to broadcast at the remotes.
Of course.
So it was use the Radio Shack hand crank radio for a period of time, and if it breaks, just snag another one from the pile of them we had at the prize bin
So this is-
downstairs
but-
when that existed.
But but Nick, this is an antique. This is valuable.
No, this is
This
is
That's
This
a
is-
valuable
see the
antique.
dust and etchings around the corners. Richard won.
He won that.
You're
he won
winning
it.
history, Richard.
He'd be able to sell that for a
Yeah,
lot of money.
Of course.
Let me see this here.
Don't grip it too hard.
Oh,
It
yeah,
might
it's
break.
Radio Shack, all right.
Yeah,
Yes, sirree.
yeah.
Which does it matter which direction you?
Well,
No.
don't break it.
Yeah,
It's recharging. I'm not going to break it.
that's the sound of it working. That's the sound of science, Bill.
And as I recall, those things will you crank it all up and it'll hold a charge for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you could get like a song out of it at the remotes,
Yep.
and then you'd have to get right back at work, hand cranking them again.
I don't recall that we ever had to do that.
Really?
No.
Well, you were when I started. I don't think
Yeah.
you were remembering much
No.
at the time.
No, what I think is the case, Nick, is that they made you do that. The rest of us.
I
did
mean,
not.
Katie was
We didn't
pointing
have
at
to
me
do
like
that.
I was right. Yeah, she worked that job for a period of time as well. She's agreeing with me.
The thing is, though, Richard, I can't even get the flashlight to go.
Well, I think there's a switch to start the
Well, yeah.
flashlight.
It's not.
Oh, and it's
how much more do I need to crank it?
more, Harry.
More?
Whatever the answer is, it's more. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. There you go.
Well, that sounds cranked.
Does the radio work? You should turn it on and have our show play on a delay through the speaker.
No, nothing is working. I think
Congratulations, Richard. You've won a non-working radio.
You better crank it through the. We're going to play some commercials and a song here.
Okay.
You keep cranking, and let's see if that actually works. Because if it doesn't, I feel bad for Richard.
I got to crank with one hand and write a promo with another, so.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Maybe I'll spell you.
The red recharging light is turned on, so.
Oh, yeah. But I was just trying to get the flashlight to work.
Wait.
Nothing.
Oh, but no.
I got a little static there.
We got to turn that off.
There we go. There's a light. Okay, it does work.
Yeah, you had to swap it. There's a battery hookup.
Oh, is that the problem?
So you got to change it to the dynamo switch for the hand crank part.
Well, somebody tell Richard that when he gets it. All right.
Well, we will give him some handwritten directions for you, Nick.
It works.
Okay, all right.
You can stop. All right.
Do you know Uncrustables has savory sandwiches too?
Does it?
Do they still, or did they stop making it?
I think they stopped.
Yeah, see, the texter was telling me that they used to have savory, and then they stopped.
Thank God.
Yeah, they don't look good.
No.
I know what'll wake everybody up.
You bet.
You know, there's a version of that that's peppy,
Yeah.
but
But no, let's play the acoustic version. Jesus. All right, let's begin here. We got big boy news and Opinnuendo. Now, right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win.
tickets to experience the electrifying adrenaline rush of PBR, Pro Bull Riding, February 6th and 7th at the Delta Center.
Bull riding tickets, 877-602-9696. Call, line up now, play the game, get the tickets. It's that easy.
We're gonna talk to one of them bull riders later on
A
today.
local guy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's from down in your neck of the woods, Gary.
Well, probably. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so 877-602-9696. Big Boy News Now brought to you by.
Earthquake is one of the bulls at the Pro
Okay.
Bowl.
Okay.
Earthquake.
That's
who's.
That's one of the bulls.
Pay no attention to her. Just let's move on.
All right. Don't forget the news.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, speaking of dead celebrities, Frank Christ over the weekend claimed the life. Well, he didn't claim her life. After she passed, Catherine O'Hara. She died at 71 years of age on the 30th of January. Shortly after her death was announced, a spokesperson for the L.A. Fire Department told People magazine that they'd received a call for an approximately 70-year-old unnamed female at O'Hara's home address. This woman, presumed to be the Schitt's Creek alum, was transported to the hospital in serious condition. According to LAPD dispatch, the person in distress at the address was having breathing difficulties. And apparently she'd been ill for just a short time.
Well, it must have been a short time because she was in the studio. When did that?
Well, and she was shooting season 2.
But I mean, season 1, though, how long ago did she shoot that? Because how she looked in that compared to how she looked like 2 months ago with the most recent pictures of her, where she's what the story says, she was alarmingly gaunt. Like she looked like she weighed 30 pounds.
Catherine O'Hara was well known for her roles in films like Beetlejuice, Home Alone, and Christopher Guest's mockumentaries like Best in Show. Starred in several TV shows, including Schitt's Creek. She played Moira Rose opposite Annie Murphy and Dan and Eugene Levy. She won an Emmy for an outstanding lead actress in a comedy series for her role in that series, and a Golden Globe and a SAG Award for the show. My wife heard the story, told me Catherine O'Hara was walking through an airport, and a fan sort of stopped her and said, what role do you like best of all the roles you've played? And she said, being the mother to my 4 children.
Aww.
Oh.
That's the
Catherine
right
O'Hara.
answer.
Yeah, Catherine O'Hara, 71 years old. 4 protesters were arrested Friday afternoon here in Salt Lake after police said they blocked a Salt Lake City street during a protest against ICE that brought over 1,000 people to the downtown area. The Salt Lake City Police Department said the protesters were arrested for blocking State Street and refusing to leave the road when ordered to do so. We want to thank everybody who came out and exercised their First Amendment rights peacefully. Civil discourse is the American way, and we respect the right of our community members to make their voices heard, the police department said. Our primary goal in these situations is always to ensure everyone's safety, both those participating in demonstrations and people traveling through the area. Those who were taken into custody face charges of disorderly conduct, assault on a police officer, interference, and riot. They've given their names here, but
So the protest was over kind of at that point, and they were just remaining in the road afterwards.
Yeah. Let's see. South Carolina is in the midst of a measles outbreak. Health officials say is now worse than last year's outbreak in Texas. The state has reported more than 600 new cases in the past month. Nationwide, cases are up 20%. Oh, come on, we can get it higher. Outbreaks in Arizona and Utah also show no signs of slowing down. Measles, highly contagious. Vaccinations help prevent its spread. It's a virus that can stay in the air for 2 hours after an infected person leaves the room, and one person can infect 16 or 18 others, said Dr. Omar Awan, a Scripps News medical advisor.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
I didn't hear about this. My kids were talking about it from the Epstein files. Newly released emails by the U.S. Department of Justice include Jeffrey Epstein's allegations that Bill Gates planned to hide a sexually transmitted infection from his then wife, Melinda French Gates. On Friday, January 30th, the DOJ released over 3 million files from the criminal investigation into Epstein. Epstein, of course, arrested in July of 2019, charged with sex trafficking of minors. A month later, he died apparent suicide and awaiting trial. The newly released documents include draft emails that Epstein addressed to himself, like a memo, in which he alleges Bill Gates caught an STI from Russian girls. One of the July 18th emails with Bill as the subject includes claims that Bill received antibiotics for the sexually transmitted disease. To add insult to injury, you then subsequently, with tears in your eyes, implore me to please delete the emails regarding your STD, your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can secretly give to Melinda, and the description of your penis, Epstein's email read. These claims are absolutely absurd and completely false, a spokesperson for Gates said. The only thing these documents demonstrate is Epstein's frustration that he did not have an ongoing relationship with Gates and the length he would go to entrap and defame him. Bill and Melinda Gates, of course, divorced.
And she's kind of cagey when you ask about this.
Well, because it's embarrassing.
No, meaning she's not saying, no, that's not true. We got divorced because, regular reasons. She's cagey about it because it's true.
She's cagey about it because she doesn't want to talk about the fact that she got a disease from her husband, and then he tried to cover it up by putting antibiotics in her milk.
There's like 34 members of the Trump administration in the emails that have been released.
Yeah, so let me talk about Gates here so some of this. Epstein contacted a physician that worked at the Gates Foundation and then had retired or left the foundation. And he keeps saying, "Can you get these drugs for Bill Gates? Can you help him?" And I said, "I can't. I don't have prescription writing privileges. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it." This recent release comes after several images in November and December of 2025 of Epstein with Bill Gates, Woody Allen and Steve Bannon, and Google co-founder Sergey Brin. 2 of the photos show Bill Gates posing with women whose faces have been redacted. Bill Gates has said that his conversations with Epstein were a huge mistake. In retrospect, I was foolish to spend any time with him. You know the time he spent with Jeffrey Epstein? was after he'd been gotten out of jail for sex offender charges the first time.
Yeah.
Everybody knew he was a sex offender, and that's when Bill Gates approached him and had something to do with him. So don't tell me that I had no idea. This is every word of this is probably true. The first man to don the Utah Jazz's iconic bear mascot costume has passed away. John Absey spent nearly 25 years behind the Jazz bear mask, starting in 1994. Last year, he announced that he was battling pancreatic cancer. Family and friends of Mr. Absey confirmed Saturday that he had passed away from the disease. Rest in peace, John Absey. The Facebook page Jazz Nation wrote, "We are grateful for your exceptional contributions both on and off the court." Governor Cox has signed a controversial bill that adds 2 more justices to the Utah Supreme Court.
We should ask Ed Brass what he thinks about that.
Is this the disagree better part?
Ed, what does adding 2 justices to the Supreme Court do?
It allows him to put people in that are aligned with him ideologically speaking and dominate the decisions.
Yep.
Does it muck things up more, having more people in there?
Well, we've gotten by with 9 in the United States Supreme Court, so I don't think it's going to change things much in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, 5. We have 5 now? Is that right?
5.
And most states have 7 or 8 or 9.
It's not unusual.
Yeah. So I mean, the number isn't significant particularly. It's just who's putting them in there.
Sure.
Let's see. A new baby giraffe.
So cute.
At the Hogle Zoo. A healthy baby boy was born through natural birth early Monday at 1:38 a.m., standing at birth 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing 139 pounds. Oh, boy.
Do we have a name?
Let's see. The calf was born to his mother, Minka, father, Ja. It's the first birth for the mother. And the zoo said the calf quickly bonded with Minka and began nursing. The calf has shown a calm and curious demeanor.
There he is.
X96.com/live.
so
He's
cute.
smiling for the camera. Let's see if they've given it a lot of times they have like a contest or something.
Yeah.
Does not say.
I need more of this content.
That's a great picture.
It does not say that there is a name.
Whoever took that picture, kudos.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And let's see. Okay, we're done.
Weather, traffic.
So, first day of February, I've been saying, well, January might not be that great, but February, that's when winter is no. This whole week, we will be in the mid to upper 50s. Next chance for a storm, maybe a week from today. I don't think we're going to have winter ever
Again.
this year.
Well, we have had heavy snows in February and even March before.
Well, not this week. The good news is I've got no traffic to tell you about. I have no accidents or slowdowns, and you haven't sent anything in. Even Right Wing Wade says checking in from I-15. Both lanes and directions moving well. Thank you, Wade, for that. Infiniteam is all y'all, so let me know what you're seeing on the roads. 33986 is where you can get.
Oh, Frank. Morning, Frank Christ.
Catherine O'Hara looked like she didn't weigh anything. That must have been easy to get her into the sidecar there.
It was, but I'm getting so much hate mail.
Oh.
Frank did not kill Catherine O'Hara.
I did not.
She died of after a short illness. Frank had to go and take, and I don't think the essence of a person weighs anything, does it, Frank?
No, it's not. It's nothing. But I'm also getting hate mail because of Lamont.
What?
Lamont. Lamont. Lamont.
What
was Lamont's real name?
I can't think of the actor's name.
Demond
Wilson.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know. I hadn't seen that.
Yes.
From Sanford and
Sanford
Son.
and Son.
Oh.
It was the big one.
Yeah.
Elizabeth. He's with Elizabeth now.
He's with Elizabeth now.
He had I'm coming. I'm sorry, Frank. Another
busy weekend.
Another precious celebrity.
No rest.
Frank is, if you haven't guessed, a grim reaper who reaps the souls of precious, precious celebrities, and he does this with a heavy. Well, you don't really have a heart, do you? He does this with. He does not relish his job. It's a curse because he loves those
I
celebrities.
love our precious celebrities. We all want to be just like them.
I bet you wish they could live forever.
If it were up to me.
Frank plays a game. He joins us to play the game. Frank Chris presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank gives me a list of actors. 4 actors. 3 of the actors on that list are.
Oh, they're just fine.
And that makes Frank very happy. But it is sad to report that one of the actors on this list is dead.
Yes.
And Frank regrets that, but it happens. And we have a contestant, Frank?
Todd is here.
Todd, hi. How are you?
Well, I guess I'm fine, just fine. But Frank, Catherine O'Hara, really?
Frank Frank didn't do it.
He doesn't choose this. He's just following orders.
I just get the orders.
Feel.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Feel the sadness along with Frank. Now, for those of you who don't know, Frank is a Grim Reaper, as I said, and he is a skeletal figure here in the studio with us. Mostly he's invisible, but for some reason he decided it was important that we see him rather than just hear him. Because it's National River Day, Todd, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies that have rivers running through them. And if you can identify the dead celebrity on this list, you'll win what, Gina?
You will win tickets to pro bull riding coming to the Delta Center February 6th and 7th.
All right, Todd, hang on. Here we go. Number 1. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, number 1, Ian McDiarmid. McDiarmid was an esteemed actor with the Royal Shakespeare Company and starred in numerous plays. He also acted in Gorky Park, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and Sleepy Hollow, and became hugely famous for portraying the Emperor Palpatine in the Star Wars franchise, starting with Return of the Jedi. Number 1, Ian McDiarmid. His river movie, The Lost City of Z, in which Percy Fawcett navigates the Amazon River repeatedly during his search for an ancient civilization. That's Ian McDiarmid. Number 2, Ronnie Cox. He was in Beverly Hills Cop, RoboCop, Total Recall. He appeared in a lot of TV shows as a guest star on Star Trek The Next Generation as Captain Edward Jellicoe in the 2-part episode Chain of Command. He was also in Dexter and Diagnosis Murder. His river movie, Deliverance. This was his first movie. 4 friends go on a harrowing canoe trip down a remote river in the Georgia wilderness. Number 2 is Ronnie Cox. Number 3 on this list of celebrities, Joe Don Baker, known for playing tough guy characters. Mitchum. He was in Guns of the Magnificent Seven, Wild Rovers, and before his breakthrough role as Tennessee Sheriff Buford Pusser in the Walking Tall films. He was in 3 James Bond films, and his river movie, Cape Fear. The climax takes place during a violent storm on a houseboat drifting down the Cape Fear River. Number 3, Joe Don Baker. And finally, Eric Stoltz. He played Rocky Dennis in Mask. He appeared in a wide variety of films, including Some Kind of Wonderful, Say Anything, Killing Zoe, Little Women, Rob Roy, and Pulp Fiction. His river movie, Anaconda. A documentary film crew is taken hostage by a snake hunter on the Amazon River. Number 4, Eric Stoltz. One of those actors is dead. Todd, who is it?
Oh, geez. I'll go with number 1.
Ian McDiarmid.
No, he's fine.
That's a good. I mean,
He
really,
looks dead.
And he's 81.
I thought he was. Yeah, okay.
All right, listen.
He looks dead.
Yeah, listen carefully, and I'll see if you can get it on the second try. Is it Ronnie Cox, or is it Eric Stoltz, or is it perhaps Joe Don Baker?
Oh, it's that Joe Don, poor guy.
Yeah.
It's that Joe.
Buford Pusser. There you go. You've won those tickets to see the
pro bull riding.
The bull riders, Todd. Say thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on, and Katie will chat with you about how to get your tickets.
Oh, well, I have to go check on Bill. I'm sorry, Ina Garten.
Oh,
the barefoot Contessa.
Contessa,
78 today.
But
I wonder if she has a funeral potatoes recipe.
I don't know.
Graham Nash is 84. One dead in Manhattan.
Her husband Jeffrey will be bereft
so
and
upset.
hungry.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, Frank. Got a crash northbound I-15, 33rd South in South Salt Lake. And a crash southbound Redwood Road at milepost 2. And it looks like that is about it. You haven't sent anything in via text for a bit, but if you see something, you certainly can. 33986 is where you do that. It's the Big O Tires President's Day sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires. Get the 4th one free. That's 4 tires for the price of 3 from Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Very important sports coming up after these messages. Stand by. Ed Brass is here. And hopefully he'll make a prediction for the Super Bowl for me. so I can decide who to root for.
You want to lay down a bet?
Sure. Why not? We'll do all that coming up. Stand by. Harmon's. I love Harmon's.
Harmon's for Valentine's Day. You can find no finer place to shop for Valentine's. They have everything you need for that day. It's just so much more than a grocery store. Flowers. Talk about flowers for Valentine's.
They are professional flower designers. Now, you can pick up flowers there, but we're far enough out that just plan on having them delivered. You can do that through Harmon's.
Also, how about a date night at home for Valentine's Day? Plan a special Valentine's dinner. Harmon's can help you do that.
Get a nice steak or a lobster, shrimp.
Just candy. They have all. They have these local chocolates that are excellent. Plus chocolates from all around the world. Produce. How about a strawberry heart-shaped tray? Le Chic Patisserie Macrons. Non-alcoholic wines. How about fondue for Valentine's Day? Harmon's can just go to harmonsgrocery.com. They're all over the place. Harmon's.
Radio from Hell is.
So my daughter yesterday came downstairs and she said, I took a personality test and I am the rarest personality type in the world.
Which is what?
Well, there's this test called the Myers-Briggs test.
I'm taking this test right now. You send it to us.
I'm doing it now.
I'm trying to take it while you're talking, so go ahead.
And I think one of her classes at school, this was an exercise they were doing like in health class or something, but she was quite proud of the fact that she was the rarest personality type in the world, which is, there's a bunch of different kinds. There's the architect, the logician, the commander, the debater, the advocate, the mediator, the protagonist, the campaigner, the defender, the executive, the counsel. There's a bunch of them.
Says 16. Isn't that what I mean? 16 personalities.
And she was an advocate, which is someone that's, they say like Nelson Mandela is an advocate, and Mother Teresa is an advocate, and that sort of. So she was very excited, and she said to my husband, she said, Dad, I want you to take this test because we are so similar. I bet you're the same.
I thought she was going to say, I want to move to South Africa.
I bet you're the. Now these tests, who knows how accurate they are. However, I look at how it describes her, and my husband was like, I don't think we're going to be the same. He took the test. He is the same as her. And I took the test, and I am not the same as them. They are advocates.
Did it indicate that you had a personality?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm a mediator. I am.
No kidding.
No, but so if you say these tests are bunk,
I don't think they're bunk.
That doesn't surprise you when you hear that that's what mine is, right?
No, I think that they're, that they can be one gauge, one way of looking at a person and trying to figure out what they're like.
Yeah,
it's not everything, but
I found it very very interesting. But it says mediators you may know, people that share my personality type. William Shakespeare.
Well, your personality type?
Mine.
Yours, okay.
Alicia Keys, Bjork.
Yeah.
Bjork.
Tom Hiddleston. I don't know why.
Tom Hiddleston is there?
I don't know why.
Okay.
But the last one they say. Mediators you may know. People, famous people that share your personality type. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
So this
I
is
wish
why
you'd
I
sent
want you
this-
guys to take
I
the
wish
test.
you would
so-
sent this early enough. We could.
Yeah, this is taking a while,
I'm
actually.
trying to get through it here, and I can't. I'm not going to be able to get through it through the.
I think there's like 30 questions. Maybe you guys can take it, and we've got time before the end of the show. We can revisit it.
Okay, I'm going to stop taking it right now because I can't focus on. Can you focus on two things at once?
Is that a
disagree?
question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I disagree.
You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Well, hell no. You rarely dwell on your regrets. No, I dwell on my regrets constantly, so
Do
that
you
would
really?
be disagree? All right, okay.
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly. What are we talking about?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys keep taking this during the commercials, and then maybe we have some space later in the show, I think, where we can get your results. And if people want, I'll tweet out this test if you want to take the test too. I found it to be very accurate. In
You
my
usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Well, let's not do this. Let's not.
Let's not do this.
Let's
now.
not do this now. Let's do it sometime later. Okay.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay, does that sound like a plan?
All right. We'll take it off.
I'm
the
mediating
air.
this. I'm helping us through this. Like John did from Sunset. He's having a blessed day in Sunset.
Sunset.
The incestuous Bloomfields.
Is this a sponsored feature?
No.
No.
It should be.
Well, he's here in the studio with very important sports. He's the attorney at law. He's Mr. Amy Donaldson. Edward K. Brass, good morning.
Part-time attorney.
Part-time attorney.
Full-time sports announcer.
Right. Which makes your clients very happy, I know.
Don't mention that. That's on the down low. Welcome to the edition where a very important sports returns from the dead. So, for Pittsburgh listener and first chair French horn in the Pittsburgh Symphony, Mauricio Paez, and San Antonio listener and patron saint of brotherhood and freedom, Raul Montemayor, there is Formula One news. The president of these United States announced last week that there'll be a Formula One race on the streets of Washington, D.C.
Now, they must have misspoken on an early newscast I heard. They said a stock car race.
It's not a stock car race. In fact, he pictured himself sitting in a Formula One car.
I just saw the movie and I liked it.
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly what it is. The course is going to run from the Capitol past the White House, around the Washington Monument, up the steps to the Lincoln Memorial, across the Potomac and through Arlington National Cemetery, and then back again. In other Formula One news,
I can think of no better way to honor our great leaders of the past than have race cars.
Yeah, sure.
Bread and
Sure.
circuses.
You don't think that the founding fathers foresaw that someday there would be Formula One cars in the streets of Washington D.C. Come on.
I'm not going to be surprised if when the cars go by, Lincoln doesn't stand up.
Get off that seat, that stone seat.
Well, and we've got that and the UFC fight, too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and he said he's going to build a stadium of 100,000 people on the lawn. You know, that's as big as the Rose Bowl or Michigan Stadium.
Bread and circuses.
So, Kim Kardashian, I actually like that idea, bread and circuses. So watch out there. Kim Kardashian and Sir Lewis Hamilton are dating. That's also Formula One news.
Oh, sorry, Lou.
Lewis will never win another race. Right. In the Premier League, Kerry Jackson's team Arsenal's in first place. Manchester City's in second, behind by 6 points. Aston Villa's behind by 7. Manchester United in fourth, behind by 12. Katie's team, West Ham United, the Hammers, are in 18th place and would be relegated if the season ended today. In tennis, 22-year-old Carlos Alcaraz of Spain became the youngest man ever to win a career Grand Slam by beating Novak Djokovic 2-6, 6-2, 6-3, 7-5. All that took 3 hours to play in the Australian Open.
How old is he?
22. And he's won the Australian Open, the U.S. Open, the French Open, and Wimbledon already at age 22. So where do you go from there? I guess he's going to play here at Liberty Park.
Go win them again.
Pickleball.
You go win them again.
All right. Okay. In the NBA, the Jazz lost to Toronto 107-100 yesterday in Toronto. The Jazz are 15-35. They're in 13th place in the 15-team West Conference. And in spite of all that, they're actually pretty entertaining. They have a core of good players, Keontae George, Lauri Markkanen, who's a Finn. He looks a lot like the guy in Sisu. Ace Bailey and Bryce Sensabaugh, all young people except for Lauri Markkanen. They're going to be good in future years.
Give them a minute.
Yeah, give them maybe a whole lot of minutes. How many minutes are there in 2 or 3 years? LeBron James got nominated or appointed to the NBA All-Star team as a substitute for 22 years in a row now. So he made it again. And that's at the expense of Lauri Markkanen. In the National Hockey League, the Mammoth play the Vancouver Canucks tonight. I always thought Canucks was an insult. They play at 7:30 at the Victor Tire Center. The Mammoth is 28-23-4 after 55 games. They're in 4th in the Central Division. They have a really good chance to make the playoffs. It's a good team.
I think Canucks was an insult, but it's not if you own it.
Okay. All right. If you name your team after that, then that's okay with it. Okay, I got it. If they could defend the power play, the Mammoth would be a whole lot better. College basketball, men, BYU, they're 17-4. They're number 13 in the country. They lost 2 games last week, and they're still number 13. For very important sports listener John, Utah State is 17-3. They're unranked, but they will be after last weekend when they beat San Diego State. They're in first place in the Mountain West. Utah lost to Oklahoma State. They play at Arizona State on Wednesday. They're 9-12, not doing too great. Next to last in the Big 12. Weber, 81-69 over Idaho State, 5th in the Big Sky. They play tonight. Women's basketball, BYU beat Utah 77-65. Utah's 15-7. BYU's 16-6. Utah State lost 58-40 to Nevada. They're 6-15 overall. Weber lost to Idaho State 65-54, and they're last in the Big Sky, 6-16 overall. And it is Super Bowl week, and you wanted to talk about the Super Bowl, and I'll tell you that my beloved spouse, Title IX Sports, will make the best Super Bowl nachos you ever had. That's the reason I look forward to the Super Bowl every year.
What's her secret?
I think it's the cheese and the chips. The chips are kind of thin too. So they're delicious. So the prediction is, let's see, this is Super Bowl 60, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I've seen all 60. It's pretty sad, huh?
I've been alive for all of them, but I haven't seen them all.
Seen every one of them. The Seahawks are going to win because they have Jackson Smith and Jigba. You can take that to the bank.
He's
there's no
adorable.
way. He's an outstanding player.
Who
He's
is it?
unbelievably
Which one?
good. He's a receiver for the Seahawks. His name is Jackson Smith and Jigba. He set the Rose Bowl record for receiving yards in 2022 when Ohio State beat Utah. So he was the most valuable player.
That's good to hear. I was going to root for Seattle anyway because it's a great city.
Yeah, it is. And plus they're not owned by Robert Kraft.
And then there's that.
Yeah.
Who's also in the Epstein files.
Yes, he is. Yes.
And you've got some Utah players on the Seahawks.
Yes.
You got Rashid Shaheed, who's a Wildcat, Bill.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And Connor O'Toole from the Utes. So you've got some Utah connections.
There's quite a few Weber State guys in the NFL. There's one that was playing defensive back for Buffalo. In fact, had the pass interference clause that cost Buffalo to get bumped out of the playoffs.
Well, there you go.
And one last score, and a late score, Public 10, Melania Movie 0. So, yeah. I looked to see who was going to the theater in our neighborhood in Taylorsville, Regal Crossing Theater, and there was one guy that was signed up for the 10:40 showing on Saturday night. And it was so sad, I thought maybe I'd buy a ticket and go over and sit with the poor guy. So
it's funny. A whole bunch of stories I saw this morning said this movie made $7 million, and it's a triumph for documentary.
It is.
No,
I mean, even the New York Times is saying that.
They are spinning it.
Yeah.
New York Times said it, and I thought, what?
when no one signed up to see it in Boston, there was an ad that was put that we will pay you $50 if you go to see it. So maybe there's something like that behind it, but who knows? Anyway,
no, there was a breakdown. I'll find it for you of documentaries that opened much bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
All right. Well, go forth and sin no more. That's
All
your
right.
sports for today.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you all.
Edward K. Brass.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
Traffic, Gina, please.
Let's see. Crash northbound I-15 33rd South. Crash southbound Redwood Road, milepost 2. And I'm going to check our message stream. That is where you guys text us and let us know what you're seeing on the roads. Just please make sure it's safe for you to text before you do that. I don't see anything there, so pretty good commute so far. If that changes, please feel free to let us know. 33986.
All right, we've got boners coming up here. The candidates you will be voting for. Number 1. Oh, crap. Boner candidate number 2. I got the money, honey, if you got the time. And boner candidate number 3. It hasn't been the topic we've been talking about today.
All right, so boner of the day, big boy news, opinioendo, all coming up after this short break and a song. Stand by for all of that. Let's talk about the advocates and then do the damn contest.
Okay.
UtahAdvocates.com.
Oh, the advocates are who you call if you've been in an accident and your property is damaged and you're hurt or both. You call these guys because they will help you out.
No cost consultations.
Yep, not a dime.
It's no cost anything. It's even if they take your case, you will never write them a check. They will get paid out of the settlement.
If another driver's negligence leaves you injured with medical bills you can't pay, you need to call the injury attorneys at the Advocates. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's really, you can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
801-355-5550. Now, maybe you're shy to call. Maybe you can chat online, and it's live chat, again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at UtahAdvocates.com. So if you've been injured in an accident, the advocates are there to help you. They'll fight for you so you can focus on recovery. The Advocates.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
Katie.
Hi.
I want to question you closely about your trip.
Let's do this.
So tell everybody what it was, where you went.
Well, my annual Lost Lands trip with my life-size dinosaurs. It is
Now, you didn't go with dinosaurs. There were dinosaurs
There were dinosaurs there,
Okay.
although I did take a little dinosaur that was gifted to us in our wristband package and stuff. It was like a little Lego dinosaur. I took that with us. We went to Ohio. It's in a tiny little town called Thornville, where Legend Valley is at.
How long is how many years have they done it there?
It started in 2017. That was the first year, and I've been every single year. It's my home. I love that place. I went with my Lost Lands crew that I actually met there in 2018. There should be a photo over at x96.com/live.
there it is, yeah.
Life-size dinosaurs. I'm not kidding. They're huge.
Yep.
That's just one of them. This is my favorite place to be, but it's heavy dubstep, bass, and camping.
Okay, who are these people? That's you.
So that's me, and then down in the right-hand corner, if you're looking at it, is my girlfriend Sierra.
Go to x96.com/live.
She's a beautiful human. Right above her is her husband, John, that I'm standing next to. And then my future husband in the next month, although technically we did get fake married at Lost Lands. That is him in the blue pashmina.
Now, what do dinosaurs have to do with dubstep?
So Excision, my favorite DJ, the one that puts on this festival, started it. He's always been in love with dinosaurs, and so he wanted to create a prehistoric place that people would love and enjoy and have fun at, and it really is just a magical place. I got to meet my favorite French DJ at Lost Lands this year. His name is Wales. He's super sweet. There's a photo of him and I. That is during Thursday, the back-to-back-to-back. It's
he
a
looks
huge
French, doesn't he?
It's a huge pre-party, but I love him dearly.
He really does look French.
And he gave me a personal little Wales pin. That's his figure. It's really cool. Yeah, lots of heavy bass, but it's so much fun. It's my favorite thing to do. But then I have another photo up on x96.com/live.
Will you post these on?
Yes, a lot of these are posted on my Facebook and my Instagram already, but I will post some of these on our Radio from Hell ones.
Well, there's somebody that person's not wearing much clothing.
Yeah, you won't see a lot of clothing sometimes. Girls go braless. They wear almost nothing sometimes. Thongs. That is
That lady's butt.
Yep. You see a lot of butts, Bill. A lot of butts, a lot of boobs.
Well, I'm going next year.
That is It's called Wompy Woods. Is that stage? There's a couple dinosaurs on the stage itself. There's dinosaurs on almost every single stage. That is Sierra and I right in front taking that photo.
Now when the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
They're statue, they're models.
Yes, some of them are animatronics.
Life size, or
majority of them are pretty life size to scale as much as they can be. Maybe a little bit bigger than normal.
How many different dinosaurs do you think are there?
They calculated, I think, over 200 different dinosaurs.
Jeez.
I mean, from Raptor Alley, which is another little stage they had that had raptors all over it. They've got brachiosauruses, all the different triceratopses, and just ceratopses in general.
I don't think that's triceratopses. I think it's triceratopsi.
Maybe.
If they're plural.
Don't know.
But T-Rexes, it's a really fun place, and then they have little hidden rooms that we got to go in.
What?
There's a fake wobble god that you can pray to named.
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's just a fun little thing where you can participate. It's a secret room. If you get in, you get and you wobble with this god. You get a headband.
You go in a secret room and wobble with a god.
Yeah.
Now
it's wobbling to the music.
Okay.
Because wubs, that's a big thing in dubstep and stuff like that.
Are you following this, Carrie?
Probably not.
No. I'm trying. I'm trying to hang in there with you.
About 3/4 there.
Yeah.
But
secret rooms.
So yeah, they have these secret rooms that you go and find. They're normally by stages.
Mm-hmm.
And if you find them, they're just decorated. They're really fun tents.
Are there clues that you follow to find them? Or
I guess, or a lot of it is social media posting that we kind of missed because we missed 2 of the rooms. But the music's wonderful. I get to be there with my favorite people, my best friends.
So what do you? You're there on the premises constantly. For 5 days.
So we camp. So we get there on Wednesday. We rent an RV. We show up on Wednesday. We pull in. We get all set up. We get to hang out. We walk through the marketplace that has a bunch of vendors. There was a really big stage in the marketplace.
What do you do for food?
There's a lot of different food vendors, but we pre-made like breakfast burritos. We bought some stuff from Sam's Club to just keep us going through the day, so we weren't spending a lot of money on food. It's expensive. Food is the most expensive thing. And then Thursday is the pre-party that they have, where it's like almost 40 or so DJs that randomly switch off and just play for like 3 or 4 hours
you
together.
have to have a party before the party.
Exactly, yeah. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all-day festivals. There's vendors inside. There's like a not quiz, but it's kind of like a treasure hunt that you can do where you get a little sticker.
So this is Juggalos, right? This is the Juggalos.
God, no. That happens before Lost Lands. But one of our dinosaurs is stationed there and cannot move, and so every festival now has a Brachiosaurus at Legend Valley.
When I said that, I was kind of joking, but then I remembered.
No, there's an actual Juggalo festival that happens at Legend Valley. But it's really funny because if you look at it, the Juggalo festival, they actually camp inside the festival grounds where we have stages, while our camping is on the other side of the street in a massive, huge area. And so we sell out this festival roughly, I think, 75,000 tickets or so. We do VIP so we can get kind of extra space, a lot better bathrooms. This song is actually one of my favorite songs on
How do you know
planet.
they're better bathrooms than the Juggalos have?
Well, they're better than the porta potties, I'll tell you that, because they're actual trailers that have locking doors and running water sinks, and you can flush the toilets.
Yeah, Juggalos don't go for that.
No, it's phenomenal. Like, I love VIP because you can also get comfy chairs and good seating areas.
Interestingly enough, at the last gathering of the Juggalos, total of 25 broken hips.
Jeez. Wait, for real?
They are getting up there.
That would be pretty entertaining.
What I'm trying to say.
The insane
well, one of
clown
them
posse.
can't even perform anymore.
If you add up the combined ages of the insane clown posse, it's 350.
Lovely.
How many people attend this?
Roughly 65 to 75,000, I think.
I wonder how many people go to the Juggalos.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, do it.
You can just look up Lost Lands on YouTube, and you can see what goes on there. And all I can say is, Bill,
yeah,
the Holy Ghost is not present. That's all.
I see.
A lot of lasers and lights and dinosaurs and dubstep.
Well, the Holy Ghost has a known aversion to lasers.
Yeah. It's just the best place in the world for me.
You will continue to go every year.
Every single year, you can guarantee in September I will be taking an entire week off, like I always do.
No violence, no.
No. Actually,
Okay.
this year was really great. I didn't see a lot of people going down because of drugs and stuff. But that is Lost Lands. We can tell you more about it later if we want.
All right. Let's see. It is time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your votes of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, February 2, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Oh, crap. Police arrested a man whom they say is a habitual offender of driving under the influence. Here's what happened. Utah County Sheriff's deputy said he was patrolling in Springville early Sunday morning when a pickup truck driven by Richard Andrew Robertson collided with his vehicle, rear-ended him. The deputy was stopped at a stop sign, and Robertson hit him from behind, just smashed into the patrol car. When the deputy approached Robertson's vehicle at a nearby gas station, he said the suspect showed signs of being intoxicated and also smelled like alcohol. He agreed to a field sobriety test. He didn't pass that. Was then arrested, given a urine test, positive results for alcohol and marijuana. Robertson's driver's license from California is suspended. And while looking into his background, they've discovered he's had nearly a dozen DUI charges across 4 different states. His most recent convictions were in 2016 and 2017. In another state, most recent DUI charges were a pair of incidents in Utah within the past 2 months. He rear-ended the patrol car, to which I'm sure he went, "Oh, crap." Boner candidate number 1. Here's Boner candidate number 2. I got the money, honey, if you've got the time. A married real estate mogul allegedly offered a female subordinate more than $3 million plucked from his company's stocks as part of an indecent proposal to steal her away from her husband, a bombshell lawsuit revealed. Tamir Poleg, chief executive of the Utah-based real estate firm Real Brokerage, allegedly tried to bribe Paige Steckling, a married mother of 2 who worked for him, with heaps of cash, real estate deals, and lavish trips, according to a lawsuit filed by Paige's husband, Michael Steckling. Michael accused Mr. Poleg of destroying his marriage through the incessant attempts to poach Paige, according to a lawsuit obtained by the Daily Mail. Paige confirmed her divorce in a statement to the Daily Mail. My marriage ended for personal reasons, and the claims made in this lawsuit do not reflect the reality of those circumstances. I'm confident the legal process will address any inaccuracies. Michael claimed that he and Paige never considered divorcing until Poleg began to chase his wife. The complaint divulges a specific deal that Mr. Poleg allegedly offered Paige in January 2025, a glamorous $1.5 million home in Park City, a promise to take care of her needs if she left Michael in the dust. So I guess Paige filed for divorce, and I guess Michael has brought the lawsuit. It's rare, these lawsuits, alienation of affection lawsuits, but that's what he's doing. Haven't heard anything more about it than this from the Daily Mail. I got the money, honey, if you got the time.
I was struck with that this guy's a real estate guy here in Utah, and he's got crazy money.
Really?
Really wealthy.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing when it comes to real estate. That's boner candidate number 2. Boner candidate number 3, when we get to it, it hasn't been the topic we've been talking about today.
All right. Boner candidate number 3 right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
At Burt Brothers, Valentine's isn't just about flowers and chocolates. It's about safety and traction for the people you love. During the Burt Brothers Sweetheart Sale, customers can buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Details at burtbrothers.com.
Thank you. Oh, wait, before that.
Yeah,
always remember.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Donald Trump is once again in the mood for litigation. This morning he threatened to sue Grammy host Trevor Noah after a joke he made about Jeffrey Epstein on stage. Joking that this will be his last year as host, Noah said this: "Song of the Year, that is a Grammy that every artist wants almost as much as Trump wants Greenland, which makes sense because Epstein's island is gone. He needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton."
It's not a great joke.
Not a great joke.
In response, Donald Trump said of Trevor Noah, "He's a total loser.
Of course.
Looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC, suing him for plenty." Trump criticized Trevor Noah's joke made after the Song of the Year a gong was handed out. Writing on Truth Social his usual frenetic, rambling style, Trump said, "Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island or anywhere close. And until tonight's false and defamatory statement, I've never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media."
You know, the bad stuff didn't just happen at Epstein Island.
No.
Well, he may have never gone to the island, but bad stuff happened other places.
I would just like to say, go ahead and sue Trevor Noah, because there's a thing called discovery.
He's not going to do it.
And he won't do it. He won't follow through.
No.
This is just a threat.
No.
And, you know, he'll probably force Trevor to spend some money on some lawyers, but...
Donald Trump's announcement came just after the center, that we're talking about the Kennedy Center, was rocked by cancellations and boycotts by performers, so they're closing it.
Well, if no one's coming, I'm just going to close it then.
He said they're going to close the Kennedy Center for a two-year reconstruction project.
Oh, good. Another tear down and not fix project.
He said that this would allow the administration to transform what he called a tired, broken, dilapidated center into the finest performing arts facility of its kind.
And
Trump's announcement
put his name on it.
Trump's announcement came after a major backlash by performers, contributors, and audience members, and amounted to a sudden change in direction for what has been a high visibility initiative of his second term. From his first weeks in office, Trump set out to make the center, opened as a tribute to John F. Kennedy after his assassination in 1963. So how classy to add your name to that.
And add it first.
But in discussions of that remaking, which included talk of renovation, there had been no public discussion of anything as drastic as a full 2-year shutdown.
Well, it's embarrassing to have, people keep canceling. So if you shut it down, then it's not embarrassing.
Letitia Afraid of Hawk, that's her name, was filling up her car with her sister at a gas station at Smith's 9th and 9th. When she was approached by a man asking if they wanted to sign a petition to keep U.S. immigration and customs agents out of Utah. Afraid of Hawk, she is a Minskochu Lakota Sioux. She had seen coverage of the clashes with ICE agents in Minneapolis and reports of how ICE had arrested and detained several members of Lakota Nation, so she was eager to sign. That's when Elijah Kimball, who was also getting gas, saw what was happening and asked the sister. She was with her sister apparently. They didn't mention it here in the first lines of the story, but apparently she was with her sister. Elijah Kimball saw them and asked if they knew what they had signed. It was a Republican-backed petition to repeal Utah's ban on partisan gerrymandering of political districts. Had nothing to do with ICE.
Nothing to do with
that. I was actually, no, I didn't. Can I get my signature back?
No.
She said in an interview with the Salt Lake Tribune. Yeah, she can.
I mean, you can, but
Kimball said that the signature gatherer got flustered and just kind of mumbled and got real uncomfortable when he was confronted and turned around and just ran into his car really quick. Afraid of Hawk and her sister followed him to the car, demanded he remove their signatures. She said the signature gatherer agreed to scribble out the sister's name and did, but refused to scribble out her name. He said, "No, I'm not scribbling it out," she recalled. So she reached into the car, grabbed the signature packet, and ripped out the page. After that, Kimball said the signature gatherer screeched out of there, and sped away.
You can have your name removed, but it's hard. You have to go to your county clerk and fill out paperwork and.
A large study released January 20th found no connection between fluoridation in the United States and lower birth weight or premature birth.
Well, I'm glad we got rid of it.
Important measures of infant health. Public health authorities have long recommended adding fluoride to the nation's water to strengthen teeth and prevent cavities. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention listed fluoride as one of the 10 great public health wins of the 20th century. And that's why here in Utah, we got rid of it.
Yeah.
Health Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. has called fluoride neurotoxic and carcinogenic, tying the mineral to IQ loss and neurodevelopment problems, and urged the United States to ban its use in drinking water. Last year, Utah and Florida each passed a ban, 19 other states considering similar measures as we become a stupider and stupider country.
Yep.
Let's see. Residents are wondering what's next for Park City as the curtain closes on Sundance.
Okay.
And I've been giving this some thought. I really think that Park City should turn back to mining. That's what we need. They need to go back to mining. There's still plenty of silver up there.
The children long for the mines.
There's still plenty of silver. Elon Musk emailed Jeffrey Epstein about visiting his island. He posted through late last night calling for prosecutors of Epstein's associates after his own emails to the pedophile were released by the Department for Justice. He said,
"What night is the wildest party?"
Yeah,
that was the question.
He
asked.
says. He says.
I want to hit the party scene.
Musk wrote, "Probably just Tallulah and me. What day night would be the wildest party on your island?"
Because you don't want to come to just a regular night at Epstein Island. You want the wildest night.
At the time of the emails, Musk was married to actress Tallulah Riley. Never heard of her. A year later, in December of 2013, he also asked Epstein, what will be the BVI St. Bart's area over the holidays? Is there a good time to visit? Epstein replied, always space for you, Elon. Always. So, Musk probably wrote, probably the 1st of January, to which Epstein replied, 2nd or 3rd would be perfect. Lots of email exchanges between Epstein and Musk. Musk said yesterday he had been, quote, well aware that some email correspondence with him could be misinterpreted and used by detractors to smear my name. No one pushed harder than me to have the Epstein files released, and I am glad that this has finally happened, said Musk.
How do we misinterpret that, Elon?
I don't...
I want to be there the night of the wildest party. Yeah. How do we misinterpret that?
I was only kidding.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm kidding.
Legalized comedy.
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said yesterday the department is going to release files from a federal inquiry into Epstein. The Justice Department was required to disclose all investigative files on the financier as part of the Epstein Files Transparency Act. And there's plenty of stuff about Donald Trump in all of those, the ones that have been released.
Oh, yeah.
His name is mentioned dozens and dozens and dozens of times.
And this is only half of them.
And there are pictures of him with various women and Epstein. And There's also a great, I think it's an email that Epstein says Donald Trump is about the dumbest person I've ever
Well,
met.
that's what I was going to say. More interesting than the pictures and stuff is the correspondence between Steve Bannon and
Mhm.
Jeffrey Epstein, where they're trying to figure out how to release information about Donald Trump that would be damaging to him.
Yeah.
Back and forth several times.
Yeah. So there you go, the Epstein files. I don't,
There's so much in there.
We'll never see, all of it. I find it just staggering that if they were going to release all of the files of my life, it'd be like 3 dozen or, not millions and millions of pages of documents.
Well, somebody did the math on it and said the chances of you knowing somebody in the Epstein files are like
Is this a 6 degrees of separation kind
very,
of thing?
very low.
But that's my Uncle Howard.
But the amount of people that are in the Trump administration that are in the Epstein files, it's like 34% or some crazy number. Yeah. Just a ridiculous number of people.
I had that list. I don't know if I can find it real quick. And it tells you a little bit about who they all are.
Yeah.
But if I could find it very quick, I don't know. It's just how many in the.
I am so naive, and I know this. But most of these men are men that could get any woman they want at any time.
Sure.
It's because they're all so good looking.
But no, but because they're powerful and wealthy. What is the attraction to come to my island? And is it just that they're young girls? Is that the attraction?
Probably.
They could get any woman anytime.
Yeah, but it's harder to get them underage.
I really don't get it.
Well, part of it is
Yeah,
it's not just the sex and the girls. It's also they thought that Epstein was some kind of a financial genius and a wizard with investments and stuff, and he wasn't.
He was.
Yeah. But we all know it's not about love.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's about power.
Yeah.
It's about domination.
I don't get it.
So
you don't have enough power? You're the head of a
you always want
billion-dollar company. That's not enough.
You always want more.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
I really don't.
I think you really don't.
Yeah, 37 people in Trump's inner circle are in the Epstein files that are out now, and that's just half of them.
Yeah.
So imagine what they're keeping away from us. Anyway, weather traffic.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Just let's make this clear. Gina does not get it.
No, I mean I don't get the weather.
Oh.
I regret to inform you that we will be in the mid to upper 50s all week. The next chance for a storm maybe is a week from today. The only thing this weather is good for is walking the dog. And I am grateful for that when I'm walking the dog, but I'd be willing to give up the comfort of walking the dog in 55-degree heat if we could have some snow or some sort of semblance of winter. That would be nice. Traffic, let me refresh and give you the most up-to-date information there that we can. Northbound I-15 Layton Parkway off-ramp. The exit ramp center lane is blocked there. Northbound Harrison Boulevard at milepost 2.4. That's 42nd in Ogden. And looks like that's it. Nobody sent anything in via text for a bit. But if you see something, feel free to share it with us at 33986.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Well, that hasn't been the topic we've been discussing today. U.S. Representative Harriet Hageman abruptly ended a town hall session up in Casper, Wyoming on Tuesday and walked off the stage to booing and shouting from her constituents while others in the audience attempted to shout down her critics. A series of impassioned questions regarding recent killings in Minneapolis at the hands of ICE, as well as other ICE actions, prompted an escalating back and forth between questioners, the Congresswoman, and the audience at Casper College's Wheeler Concert Hall. By the way, that concert hall was like barely a quarter full of people. A tall, dark-haired young man who said he was a Casper College student quizzed her about the killings. And Congresswoman Hageman responded, well, I haven't talked about that. I spoke about the Laken-Riley Act. That's the one that was passed that, if an immigrant kills a U.S. citizen, and it's just a targeted piece of legislation. I spoke about the Laken-Riley Act because it was one of the bills that we passed. I haven't talked about what was going on in Minnesota. Well, yeah, why is that, the student said. Why haven't you said that you condemn the violence or given condolences to the families of the victims? Well, it hasn't been the topic that we've been talking about today, Hageman said, over rising jeers from the audience. So I think that what has happened in Minnesota is a terrible tragedy for the woman and the man who were killed. Casper resident Elise Taylor continued the line of questioning, pressing Hageman about whether she adheres to the U.S. Constitution and whether she's concerned about alleged ICE and Trump administration violations of the Fourth Amendment. Audience members shouted references to Department of Homeland Security internal memos that allegedly informed ICE agents that they can enter houses without a judicial warrant. Well, I think I have to look at the investigation, Hageman said. If there were violations of someone's constitutional rights, there is redress. Then why is there no redress, Ms. Taylor asked, and implored Hageman to demand the transparency of investigations of ICE killings. They're killing American citizens in the streets, and you're doing nothing. You're not saying a single solitary thing to support constituents or to support the American people. As a constitutional lawyer, you should be infuriated. You should be incensed. Why are you not? At which point, Ms. Hageman gathered up her folders, waved goodbye to the audience, and exited the stage through a side door.
Yep.
While people booed and one man shouted, "Coward."
You're a congressperson representing those people. They have a right to ask these questions, and you have a responsibility to answer them.
By the way, she's announced that she had previously announced that she's going to run for Senate to replace a retiring Senator, Cynthia Loomis. Boner candidate number 3. Well, that hasn't been the topic we've been talking about today.
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. Oh, crap. This is
a classic boner. This is a good boner candidate.
This drunkard who he's in Springville, and there's a cop car stopped at a stoplight, and this guy drunkenly just rear ends the cop car. Oh, crap. Boner candidate number 2, I got the money, honey, if you got the time. This is an allegation of alienation of affection. It is alleged that a very wealthy real estate developer in Park City lured a man's wife away by offering her a $1.2 million home in Park City and other stuff. So the husband, the now ex-husband, is suing for alienation of affection. And boner candidate number 3, it hasn't been the topic we've been talking about today.
All right. Let's vote for your boner of the day. Which one do you think is the worst? Which one of these 3 candidates deserves to be given the award boner of the day? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit in the message of a text and text that to 33986. Or you can go on online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, February 2, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Or you can speak to a real live human being and call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Use your voice to vote. All right, you've got, looks like 3 minutes, so let's go. Get your vote in. It's Boner of the Day.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! we join our elders as they pursue leads given them by Zone Leader Hansen. This episode finds elders Christiansen and Jensen trying to catch up to a rather well-known starship.
Captain, scanners show two small one-man craft closing fast.
Captain, they're hailing us.
Analysis, Mr. Spock.
Readings coming in now, sir. 2 single-occupant warp-capable 10-speed bikes.
Spock, enough with the details. Who are they?
There is a 99.7% probability they are LDS missionaries.
Mr. Sulu, go to red alert. Evasive maneuvers. Arm photon torpedoes.
Aye, Captain.
No good, Captain. They're still closing in on us. Mr. Sulu, ready phasers.
Phasers ready, sir.
Damn it, Jim. Don't you think that Starfleet would disapprove of you blasting away at unarmed missionaries?
As much as I hate to agree with the so-called doctor, I believe his logic is sound on this matter.
Don't bite me, you pointy-eared half-breed.
Bones, that's enough. Report, Mr. Sulu.
While you and the others were bickering about our strategy, we were boarded by the missionaries.
Mr. Sulu, where are they now?
Turbo lift number 7 en route to the bridge.
Hi, my name is Elder Christiansen, and this is my companion, Elder Jensen. We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
We're here to ask you if you've ever heard of our church, and if so, would you like to know more?
Spock, what does the computer have on these Mormons?
Fascinating, Captain. Church founded in the 19th century, has grown steadily since, preach a belief system involving an eternal afterlife, and encourage their members to abstain from drugs, including caffeine, gambling, and sex outside of marriage.
Elder Christiansen, is this accurate?
Yep, the pointy-eared half-breed is fairly accurate.
No sex outside of marriage. My God, how barbaric. We wouldn't be able to fill an entire hour of TV time if I didn't stop to have sex with green, large-breasted women with blue hair every week.
It would cause some difficulties for the riders, Captain.
Spock, see if you can sneak around behind them and use the Vulcan nerve pinch on them.
Excuse me, elders, but you seem to have some lint on the shoulders of your dark suits. Let me be of assistance.
Quick, put them on their bikes and beam them into deep space.
Could this be the end of our elders? Would Starfleet really frown upon firing photon torpedoes at missionaries? Why was Dr. McCoy always hanging out on the bridge when he should have been in sickbay? Find out the answers to these and other questions on the next nerve-pinching episode of Space Elders!
Right, 7:50, time to award your boner.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by a mid-morning encounter with dim sum, and then baked brie and artichokes for dinner.
Oh.
And craving movies and craft beers, Broovies Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West, serves great food, drinks, first-run movies, all from your seat. You must be 21 or above with ID. Mention X96 for 2-for-1 admission.
I haven't been to dim sum in forever. It's wonderful. Well, let's see. Boner candidate number 1. Oh, crap. Did well. Got a lot of votes. But it couldn't beat boner candidate number 3. 178 votes for, well, it hasn't been the topic we've been discussing about today. And then she waves, gathers up her folders and waves and whoosh, sneaks out the side door.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today, February 2, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week.
She, that Hageman is a woman in Wyoming. She really led the charge to just eviscerate Lynn Cheney because Lynn Cheney went against the president. And Hageman was just, just vicious to Lynn Cheney. Let's see. I have an email of interest, I believe, if you'd like to.
Is it of interest?
Yeah. It is.
Email. Oh, interest.
If I can find the email of interest now, let's see where. And it has, there it is. And it's got a picture with it. It says, hello, Radio
Hello.
from Hell. It's Cassie from Parma, Idaho here.
Oh,
Thanks for letting me listen. Okay, now bear in mind, if you go to x96.com/live, this is a picture of a car in Parma, Idaho. Thanks for letting me listen. I've been listening since before I can remember. I have been living in Idaho for 7 years now, but just can't give you up for local radio shows. So I was at the car wash today, and lo and behold, the car in front of me, which was a newer make vehicle, had an old KJQ cow sticker on it.
Wow.
They also had an Idaho license plate, but they must have local ties to Utah. Just thought it was cool to see this. Picture is enclosed anyway. I hope you're all having a good day or a great day. Cassie in Parma, Idaho.
Well, I don't know what kind of filter she used because we never made a red version of that sticker.
No, I think it's just I think it's just there's
Why does it look orange?
It's black and white.
Just because of
She's behind him in a car wash.
Okay.
There are lights there in the car wash and
Yeah.
just ambient light of some sort. And I mean, she says it's a newer model car. You hardly can tell.
But that means they'd have to have saved this sticker to put on the
Yeah.
new car,
or made a new one,
which is a thing too. Yeah.
What?
You can have a sticker made.
Yeah.
About with anything. You don't have to wait for a radio station to make it and hand it to you.
I don't believe that. You're just giving me a hard time. The cow stickers, I think they were at the time. We
did cow stickers because of our affiliation with Cream of Weber Milk.
Well, mainly because of our affiliation with a milk truck that we had, which led to the affiliation with. So our owner saw this old milk truck parked out in a field somewhere, and said that'd make a great station vehicle. Let's get that and make it a station vehicle. And I think somebody said no, we don't want that because that's just a place where the DJs can go in and have sex inside the milk truck.
That's not how they said it, but that's the radio-friendly version.
I think it was a DJF Palace.
DJF Palace. I'm not going to pay for a DJF Palace.
But our sales manager went ahead, got that milk truck, and he got it fixed up and painted up spotted like a cow, and we called it Bessie, and then we gave away Cream of Weber milk wherever we went, and people loved that. And and then the cow sticker came along as part of that, and there was a Christmas cow sticker which I quite liked.
Yeah.
It was that sticker with Bessie with a Christmas wreath, I guess on her head.
Around the neck.
Around the neck.
Was it around her neck?
I've got one of the things I stole when the station shut down. Was a framed mock-up of the sticker, but it's big. It's like 2 foot by 3 foot. I've got it hanging up in my TV room.
You took it?
I did, and a bunch of things.
It just would have gone
I didn't
into
know
the trash.
We could take things.
Yeah, it just would have sat in the garage in the back until somebody threw it away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of those records over there.
Now I
say KJQ on them.
I took a lot of old records out of there. They were 78s, and they were all like all these old Broadway show tunes and things like that. And I took them out of the garage because somebody would have just thrown them away, and then I eventually just threw them away.
You should have given them to.
Should have at least.
Brad Wheeler or
we
somebody.
took them to the DI. I think. Yeah. I think I did give Brad a bunch of old records.
Speaking
I
of
did.
Brad,
yes.
Quickly, I saw he posted last week. There's a show going on in Ogden to celebrate Ogden's whateverth anniversary. And as part of the poster, he made a poster of notable Ogdenites, and he put us on the poster.
Oh, he did?
There's a bunch of people on there, but he added us to the poster.
Oh, cool.
And there's a concert going on this weekend that's kind of celebrating Ogden. I'll see if I can find that story for you, Bill.
Okay.
You can do it in the news.
There's the picture.
Oh, in your house. Okay.
Sue took it. She was listening and took it and sent it to me.
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah. It was in the lobby.
Oh.
I thought, well, somebody's just going to throw it
No,
away.
I'm glad you kept it.
Bessie.
Yeah.
The KJQ milk. We used to go to the ballet, and Bessie would be parked outside, and at intermission of the ballet, people would come out and have milk and cookies. That's back when we had good ideas.
We still have good ideas.
Well, we just don't.
It's
ever,
execution that is the problem.
We just don't ever.
But the thing is, though, the general manager who said it would turn into a DJ up, he wasn't wrong.
Really?
He wasn't wrong.
Really? I never did it.
Email of interest. Traffic.
Okay, let's see. We have, I was just refreshing it, make sure nothing new had happened. Crash eastbound SR 201 at milepost 14. Northbound I-15 Layton Parkway, the exit ramp center lane blocked. And Infiniteam says traffic update, lots of police activity, Bangor Highway, just trapped everywhere. Okay, thank you for letting us know that. And let us know whatever you're seeing out there. 33986. It's the Big O Tires this President's Day sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires, get the 4th free. That's 4 tires for the price of 3 from Big O Tires, the team you trust.
KXRK Provo. Bill Frost is here. He's going to tell us what's on TV this week, coming up after these.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains, the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Today, we find our elders wandering around the streets of the Mos Eisley Spaceport, a more wretched hive of scum and villainy you'll never find. Let's listen. I just don't want to hang around here anymore. This place is pretty creepy.
If we could just find the right parts, I can have your hyperbike making light speed in no time.
Well, where in heaven's name are we going to find parts for a hyperbike on this backwater planet?
This looks like a good place to start.
A cantina?
Yep.
We can't go into a place that serves icky Alderaan ale and icky Tatooine whiskey.
Oh, to heck with the rules. Your hyperbike ain't gonna fix itself. Hey, we don't allow your kind in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We'll just be on our way.
Well, I meant the droids.
Let's go somewhere where we will be appreciated, R2. Oh, don't ask me. I have no way of determining whether or not his parents were siblings.
Hey, Lehigh, check out that cool-looking guy sitting by himself over there.
Which guy?
The one sitting next to that giant furry carpet. He looks like the kind of guy who would know his way around the black market. I'll bet he can help us out.
That giant furry carpet is breathing and just happens to be heavily armed.
Follow my lead. Excuse me, sir, but I believe that you could be of some service to us.
Yeah, what is it, kid? You want to make the Kessel run on the fastest ship in the quadrant?
No, sir. We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
He just wanted me to remind you that Wookiees have been known to rip the arms off of missionaries if they stick around too long. So what is it then? Do you need me to smuggle a shipload of Bibles somewhere?
No, but if you need a complimentary copy of the Book of Mormon, we can arrange that.
All I need is a charge blaster by my side. I ain't putting my faith in some hokey old religion.
Well, I believe that you would find the Book of Mormon to be more powerful than any blaster, and it serves to recharge us rather than us needing to recharge it.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid. What is it that you guys came in here for anyway?
We need a plasma inverter for a Mark 32 hyperbike.
You guys got any cash on you?
Cash? No, we don't.
Well, maybe we could work something out. You see that guy by the bar?
The green guy?
His name is Greedo, and he's looking for me. Now, you guys keep him busy while Chewy and I here make a break for it, and you'll find a plasma inverter on your hyperbike when you get outside.
You got a deal. Let's go, Lehigh.
Aiding and abetting suspected felons. Zone Leader Henson will not like this.
Now, maybe we won't put it on our report, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Greedo, sir. Hi, I'm Elder Jensen, and this is Elder Christiansen.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Will Lehigh and Butch ever get the plasma inverter off of this godforsaken rockable planet? Will Han Solo try to shoot his way out of his neck scrape, or will he try using the Book of Mormon? Will Greedo join the church just to get away from our elders? Tune in next time to hear Lehigh say, I can't believe we got thrown out of a sleazy cantina for bothering the regulars.
Well, beats the heck out of having your arms pulled off by a Wookiee.
On the next eye-crossing episode of Space Elders!
6.
John in Layton uses the cup and paper method for bugs in Layton.
In Layton.
Yeah, there are lots of bugs there, too.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
No.
No? Okay. Fine.
Well, it's time once again to talk about television with the esteemed journalist and TV watcher, Bill Frost. Bill Frost is a writer. You can read his writings in City Weekly, cityweekly.net. He is a podcaster with the TV Tan podcast, and he's a musician with a band called Magda Vega, and you can find all things Frost-related where?
At billfrost.tv.
Good. What have you got for us?
Everybody just decided, like, well, let's not put anything new out. It's Super Bowl week, and it's Olympics week. So I did find some things. So today on HBO Max, we have a new telenovela from Brazil called Madame Beija. It's based on an 80s telenovela, and this is a far bigger budget deal. It's if you like Bridgerton and My Brilliant Career, it's more of an R-rated version of those shows.
Okay.
And also you'll have to do some reading.
Okay, that's all right.
A little reading never killed anyone.
And bare-chested smooching, I'm all over that.
Yeah. If you needed just something a little more R-rated from your Bridgerton. Tuesday, tomorrow, Fallout's over already.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Now is it? Has the last episode been dropped?
Not yet.
No,
it will tomorrow.
The finale will be tomorrow.
Yeah, and the producers have said, we're not gonna do this whole streaming thing drag out. We're gonna start filming the next season right away. So maybe you'll get it before the end of the year. You're gonna start filming in a couple of months. In the meantime, I hope Walton Goggins can find some commercials to shoot during his downtime.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, he will. And I don't know are you familiar with comedian Mo Gilligan?
No.
Now he's a very charming British guy whose previous Netflix specials have been called Momentum, and his second one was called There's Mo to Life, and now his newest one is called Mo in the Moment.
You can keep going. There are endless supply of.
Yeah. But he's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I looked up his stuff. He's actually pretty funny. He's like one of those comedians who's like wildly popular, yet you don't really know him, but he sells out stadiums. Wednesday, The Muppet Show.
Yes.
An actual Muppet show. Back in the 70s, the original version was probably the best version, a half-hour show with a celebrity guest who may or may not get what's going on. We're doing one on Wednesday. It's just called The Muppet Show, and your voice is Sabrina Carpenter, who is a tiny blonde. I'm sure Miss Piggy won't hate her at all.
It's if you're a fan of the Muppets, you need to watch this.
Watch it hard.
Hard.
So they'll make more.
Like when it's broadcast, because this is a test.
Yeah.
To see if people are interested
And
in
it's
them.
Disney?
It'll be on ABC and also Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah. So
I will watch it hard.
So watch it
'cause
hard.
I love the Muppets.
If you're going to watch it on broadcast, watch it right away. Within 3 days, that'll help the numbers.
Yeah.
And then that'll let Disney know that they've got the Muppets, for God's sake.
Why don't you do something
They
with
don't.
that?
They don't know what to do with it.
I appreciate Seth Rogen
Yeah.
stepping up and saying, "You guys have the Muppets. You need to do
Well, that's the
something
thing.
with it."
Celebrities keep coming to them and say, here's how you do the Muppets. And Disney goes, we don't know what to do with them.
I think they should put them on Saturday Night Live.
Sure.
Is It Cake has a Valentine's special on Wednesday.
Mhm.
It's just called Is It Cake Valentine's Special.
Okay.
And I think I don't know, what is the averages? Is it most of the time is a cake or half the time it's cake?
What's the ratio?
It's about 60.
Okay.
60% it's
All
cake,
right.
yeah.
And a new rom-com on Prime Video called Relationship Goals.
You know what would be
Yes.
great, though, with that show,
Yeah.
Is It Cake?
Yeah.
When they're guessing, and if they get it wrong and it's not cake, they have to eat it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Which of these three shoes, one of them is cake.
You're eating a shoe. A new rom-com on Wednesday called Relationship Goals on Prime Video. This stars Kelly Rowland, the real star of Destiny's Child, as I like to say.
Not Beyonce?
No,
But,
no,
okay.
it's all Kelly Rowland, and her and Method Man star in this romantic comedy about a New York City TV morning show producer whose ex, played by Method Man, comes back into her life, competing for the same job at this glamorous TV morning show. Yeah. I don't know. You've been to TV morning shows. I've been to TV morning shows.
Yeah.
They're not that glamorous.
No, they're not. at
Maybe
all.
in New York they are. But yeah. So there's that. And Thursday, you might remember, probably not, a movie from last year. It was kind of a political dramedy called Ella McKay.
Oh, that it was not very good.
Yeah, and it was from James L.
Yeah.
Brooks.
It was.
Yes.
Because usually you can trust him to do
Yeah,
something
but it's been
good.
since the 90s
Yeah.
that he's produced anything that you've heard of. But a lot of people in this one, and basically in 2025 they were trying to make a civil, feel-good political comedy drama,
But it
and
just
no
didn't-
one wanted to hear
yeah.
from that. No. And also on Thursday, that's on Hulu. Also on Thursday, The Lincoln Lawyer is back for season 4.
Oh, good.
I just
I don't.
it's a Netflix. It's
Yeah.
Once you get up into season 4, season 5 is like, that's unusual for a Netflix show. Usually they're
Yeah.
canceled after 2, no matter who likes them.
Who is the star of that?
What is his name here?
Not Matthew
Manuel Garcia Rulfo.
Oh, he's very good.
Oh yeah. He's no Matthew McConaughey, but yeah.
No.
And of course, on Friday the Olympics start. If you've forgotten what snow looks like,
Oh, yeah.
you might want to check this out.
They don't have very much snow there either.
Yeah.
though.
When does it start?
It starts on Friday with the opening, and some events will start on Friday as well.
It's the Olympics.
Love the Olympics, yeah, from Milan, Italy. And thank God ICE is going there to protect us from gelato.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
exactly, yeah.
And going to Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, of course.
Mhm.
The Seahawks and the Patriots from California. And halftime show, Big Bad Bunny.
Mhm.
And Green Day opening the show.
Yeah.
And also that means we get Puppy Bowl.
Yay.
Puppy Bowl number 22 this year. I think this is every year that it is Team Rough versus Team Fluff.
Yes.
Yeah. A rivalry that stretches back decades.
Is the Westminster Dog Show also during the? They
I didn't see anything about that. No, I didn't see a lot of. But there is one thing also happening: the Turning Point USA All American Halftime Show.
Oh boy!
Which, as of yesterday, still has not announced.
Yeah.
who's going to be performing at it?
They've had so many cancellations.
That's Charlie Kirk's.
Yeah, and just let Erica Kirk grieve in peace. Just leave her alone
on the stage where she stands.
Yeah.
She's too busy to grieve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also premiering on Sunday on Peacock. I don't know if this is a good sign or a bad sign that they're dropping it on Super Bowl Sunday, because NBC and Peacock are broadcasting the Super Bowl. The Burbs, they made a series.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
They made a series starring Keke Palmer and Jack Whitehall. And I looked this up. I go, well, who exactly was asking for a series remake of the cult? I guess it's more of a cult item Tom Hanks movie from 1989.
Yeah.
It wasn't not one of his bigger ones, but there's a lot of people who definitely like this movie. And it's about a couple. This is about a couple who just moved to a suburban cul-de-sac where weird things are happening, possibly some evil things are happening.
So it's not about the money. It's not like the plot of The Burbs, which was his house kept falling down or whatever it was.
No, that was
that was The Money Pit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Tom Hanks made a lot of movies in the 80s.
Confusing.
But yeah, so there's that. So you got
You want to know who was asking? I wrote a letter once a week.
Oh, really?
I'm saying, please make a series about the Burbs.
Oh, okay. Well, I looked it up because Universal owns the rights to it. So therefore, if you own the rights to something,
IP.
We've got to do something with it. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Yeah.
You got your IP. It's a familiar name.
And I don't know. My current favorite thing on Peacock is Ponies with Amelia Clark and Haley Lou Richardson.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I watched the first one.
Really liking that one.
Still liking Stumble. That's a very funny show. And Wonder Man was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you did well. Well, you've got Geek Show coming up. Are you going to mention that?
I'll mention it, but it was really good.
And Bill, the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show started Saturday and goes through tomorrow.
Okay.
So
it's not. It doesn't go.
No.
I always thought it went concurrent with us.
I mean, it's the same week, I guess.
All right.
And that's all the new stuff I got.
Is it cake?
Thank you. All right.
That's Bill Frost. Look for him. Look for his stuff. BillFrost.tv.
Yes.
Traffic, Gina.
A friend of the program says 4-car accident Foothill Drive near the Foothill Terrace Apartments. Thank you for sending that in. Also, we have very funny friends of the program. Somebody says, release the Bessie files. And I applaud whoever sent that in. Well done. Let's see. Crash northbound I-15 114th South in Draper. And that's about it. If you have funny jokes or traffic you want to tell us about, you can text us at 33986.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. What is the prize?
Well, this is actually a concert announcement for this prize.
Oh.
X96 welcomes Noah Kahn August 25th at America First Field. Go to x96.com for ticket information.
Get those Noah Kahn tickets. All you got to do is play Beat Gina. 877-602-9696. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. Noah Kahn tickets at 877-602-9696. Harmon's for Valentine's Day.
You know, fresh flowers for Valentine's Day. You can order online, but the store selections are amazing too. I mean, there are already arrangements there. They have roses. They have beautiful flower arrangements for Valentine's Day.
This far out, I would suggest going online, ordering them, and have them delivered.
Sure.
Also, unique gifts. Mrs. Kavanaugh's covered hearts, made locally in North Salt Lake. You can choose from mint, caramel, or peanut butter.
I'll take the peanut butter one.
Chocolate-covered strawberries are always a favorite. And how about cupcakes and cookies for Valentine's Day? You don't need to go anywhere else but Harmon's for your Valentine's Day shopping.
And not just the sweet stuff.
No.
Do a whole dinner. They've got surf and turf, fresh shrimp, lobster, steak.
You can go to harmonsgrocery.com, see all the information you need. It's Harmon's, your grocer.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I was harassing Bill about not having a happy animal story.
Yes.
I have a happy animal story.
A happy animal. Is this a happy animal?
Now I saw your social media post about this.
Yes.
And the first thing that I thought was adorable.
Yes.
The second thing I thought was chunky.
Yes.
The other thing I thought was, what is she doing?
So, and I sent a picture to Katie. Hopefully we can put a...
Let me guess what kind of an animal. It's a... I'm not looking yet. It's a turtle. No? A beaver.
No.
No? It's a dog.
You go to x96.com/live. Now look at that picture of a dog. She looks like what if you asked AI to create a perfect dog.
Yeah.
That is what it looks. She looks fake. Don't you think?
That's what I thought. I mean, especially, well, not that picture, but the other one where you can see her arms.
No.
Yeah, if you go to my social media, my Instagram page, my Facebook page, I have several pictures of
No,
her.
that dog does not look fake.
No?
That dog looks like, to me, a dog selected by someone who curates their animals. That's what it is. No, that one. No, not that one. No.
So my nephew's girlfriend had a litter of golden retriever puppies.
Yes.
You mean, well, okay. Her dog did.
Yes. And here's one thing you should never, ever do.
No.
Well, no. I mean...
No, I know what you're going to... I know where you're headed.
Okay. You should never surprise somebody with the gift of a puppy.
Oh, that's even worse than what I was thinking.
Yeah. Not knowing whether they want a puppy.
I mean, if you know that they've been wanting a puppy and you surprise them with one, that's one thing.
So apparently she had a friend whose parents, their dog had passed away, and so their daughter thought, oh, I'll surprise them with a puppy. Never surprise with a puppy,
No.
and certainly not after a dog has died.
No.
They may need
No,
time.
yes.
They may not ever want another dog again.
This is a living thing.
Puppies need to be. This is like having a child.
You sure?
Yes.
You should think about it.
Well,
Can we afford this?
and
Is
you
this
should-
something we want to do?
And you should do what Gina does with a child, too. You should curate your child. Yes, no, not that one. No.
No, these
So-
are living things, not gift baskets.
No.
You know?
I mean, I'm sure the intent was nice, but apparently she took it to her parents, and they're like, and I don't know how they looked at this dog and said, we don't want that, but they said,
We don't. Well, they
We
just
don't
don't want
want
that.
that.
How about this? It's not that I don't want, I can't.
yeah.
We don't want the responsibility of another
It's
dog.
a lot.
Yes.
So my nephew, who knows that we are
Suckers.
suckers, and we are golden retriever lovers. We had Sadie girl,
Yeah.
we had Riley pup, and he said he said no pressure, but this little girl needs a home, and I said, well, bring her over. Well, I mean,
That was your mistake.
Yeah, that was you saying, yes, we will take it.
That was your mistake. Well, bring her over, and then we'll decide. No, get her out of here. Get that animal out of here.
he brings her over, and that is the face that comes through. I'm like, oh well, all right. Okay. I guess we have another dog.
Do you realize how big that dog is going to get?
She's huge.
Yes.
And going
And
to
just a pup.
Get huger.
I mean, you always look at the paws.
Yep.
But you already have one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You
we-
know. You know.
But she's gonna. This one's gonna be bigger than Riley.
I could tell just from the pictures.
Mm-hmm. But she's and so we let Jonesy named Riley. We let her. So we said whatever next dog we get, we'll let Muhammad because Festus had Sadie, and so this is Muhammad's turn to name the dog, and he came up with Oakley, which is super cute. She looks like an Oakley. Now, in my mind, if I were naming her, do you want to know what I was going to name her?
What?
Susan. No?
B. Arthur.
Oh, of course.
Because she's a golden girl.
And she's big.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you were going.
A big golden girl.
B is a big girl.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Her name's Oakley. And we got her on.
He named her for the sunglasses?
Yeah, does she have the wraparound Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
So we got her on Saturday. And she already will do sit,
Wow.
She already will wait.
And she says her own name. Okay.
She's a dream puppy.
Ed-
Put her in the kennel to go to sleep. Katie knows. Katie has a well-behaved trained dog.
Let's see, Ed says better names: Furiosa, Xena.
Xena, that's a
Xena.
good.
I would have Blondie.
You know what? Oh, she looks like an Oakley. It suits her, and she knows it all.
What does an Oakley look like?
Like that? That's.
Hey, everybody, I'm Guy Fieri, and we're rolling out. Looking for more diners, drive-ins, and dimes.
Hi. Oh, welcome to Oakley, Utah.
That's what Oakley looks like.
So now, if in my perfect world, I would never ever get a puppy in the winter.
No,
because that means you are potty training.
Yes.
And right now it's the worst because it's not too cold. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
It's muddy outside.
Yep. Oh.
And you don't just put the dog out and hope they go potty. You have to go out with them and make sure they go potty so you can.
Does this require beatings of any kind?
No, but you have to catch them.
I've never trained a dog. I don't know.
You have to catch them going potty outside and giving them a little treat. So it doesn't do any good if you're not there to witness it.
And
So-
hope that they're treat motivated.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If they're not treat
Well,
motivated,
look
they're
at her.
hard to train.
She's
Is that when you beat them?
Big girl. Big girl.
No, there's no beating.
No beating?
You catch them doing.
They're not like human children.
I mean,
you don't beat them.
Oh, come on. I mean, with a newspaper.
You catch them doing
I
something.
never with a closed hand. It was always with an open hand.
Exactly.
So that's okay.
Always
if you
with
do
an
it.
open hand.
Yeah. But she is Muhammad's responsibility.
Right.
She sleeps in his room. He gets up with her in the
This
middle
is
of the
not
night.
going to last. No, this is your responsibility.
So far,
I don't
so
know.
good.
A
No,
boy and
he's-
his dog, you know.
He's been working. Like I said,
is he going to take her down to the old fishing hole?
Yes. You joke. This has been discussed. I'm taking you fishing.
Gina, I'm not joking. You curated your children. Now you've curated another dog.
No, he's the one.
Does
the
he know how to
reason-
whistle the Andy Griffith theme? We'll beat Gina in just a moment. But first, I'm Johnny Ola, your Beat Gina announcer, with a word about the greatest candy creation of the age.
Oh?
Elmer's Candy Company presents the angelic candy Heavenly Hash.
Oh.
Heavenly Hash is a taste of heaven here on earth. Imagine a center of marshmallow, so light it melts like a cloud. Enrobe it in the finest, thickest milk chocolate. Add the crunch of perfectly toasted almonds. This is Elmer's Heavenly Hash. It isn't just a confection. It's the greatest candy creation of the age.
Wow.
Pick up the blue foil egg today at your favorite drugstore or confectioner. Heavenly Hash.
Yes.
And now, here's one of the greatest inventions of the modern age when it comes to game show hosting. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
I need a confectioner. Where do I get a confectioner?
Don't you have one?
I have a confection.
You got to get one this instant.
I'm going to take antibiotics so it'll go away.
The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going against Frank today. Frank, are you there?
Yes. Hello. Thank
All right.
you.
Frank, we're going to toss a coin, see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
All right. Tails never fails. Let's go with tails.
You know how many people have said tails never fails?
And then it fails.
And then it, well, tails.
Oh,
How about that?
there you go.
Never fails for
Hey,
Frank.
tails never fails. Yeah.
Frank, yes.
Frank, you're one step closer to winning these tickets to Noah Khan coming August 25th to America First Field.
All right, Frank, because you won the coin toss, you're going to go first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If you get this answer correctly, you will get the point. If not, Gina is going to answer the same question, and if she answers it correctly, she'll steal your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. I have leftover Christian Bale trivia, so let's go through that, shall we? Frank, first question for you.
Christian Bale's fans refer to themselves as what? Is it 1, Cumberbitches? Is it 2, Hiddlestoners? Is it 3, Newsies? Or 4, Baleheads?
I want it to be the first or second one, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to go with the one that involves his name, the fourth one.
Baleheads? Correct.
All right, there you go. 1 point for Frank.
All right. Gina?
Yeah.
The nameplate on his trailer for Batman Begins read what?
Okay.
Was it 1, Bruce Wayne?
Okay.
Was it 2, the guy who yells at the crew members?
Okay.
Was it 3, Sherman T. Potter? Or 4, Christian Bale?
Well, let's go with 1.
Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. 1-1. Back to Frank.
Frank? He is an avid fan of video games. Christian Bale cites what game as his favorite game? Is it 1, Grand Theft Walrus? Is it 2, Tandem Bike Ride with Your Mom? Is it 3, Galaga? Or 4, Super Mario?
Shoot. Let's go with 3.
Galaga? You wish.
Gina?
Super Mario, then.
Super Mario is the correct answer.
That's 2 points for Gina to 1 point for you,
I gave
Frank.
her that one.
You did.
Yeah. And,
All right.
And now Gina controls the question, so she may win the game here.
Christian Bale has said that he considers it an honor to have been called what by Samuel L. Jackson?
Okay.
Is it 1, Best Batman Ever?
Okay.
Is it 2, Mofo?
Well.
Is it 3, Chrissy? Or 4, Problematic?
The best Batman ever.
No?
No.
No,
Frank, you can tie it up here.
I would say the F word.
There you go. It is Samuel L. Jackson, after all.
I guess so. I thought
As
that was
it
2
should
on the
be.
nose, but okay.
All right. It's 2-2. Now Frank is in the catbird seat.
Frank, who was originally going to play Patrick Bateman in American Psycho before the role went to Christian Bale? Was it 1, Heath Ledger? Was it 2, Leonardo DiCaprio? Was it 3, Norman Fell? Or 4, Don Knotts?
Was it 2, Leonardo DiCaprio?
It was.
And Frank, you win the game.
Fair and square, Frank.
Nicely done. Tails never fails.
There you go.
You are going to go see Noah Kahn August 25th at America First Field.
All right.
Oh my God, my girlfriend's gonna love that.
Yes, she is.
Dope.
Hang on the line and we'll tell you how to get those tickets.
So I've got to hustle out of here. I promised I'd bring Mrs. Zola a heavenly hash bar.
There you go. Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Do you have a drain that doesn't actually, drain? Call Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Through February, X96 listeners can get a drain scoped for just $49, so you can get the problem fixed before it gets worse. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96.
And always remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
You know, I read in several publications this morning that Melania arrives with a strong box office showing for a documentary. That was the New York Times, but I read that other places. Then I sort of looking around, and here's from this is from Showbiz, it's a publication that examines business in Hollywood.
The business of show.
Yeah. As predicted, Melania is a bust. After opening day Curiosity brought in $2.9 million, box office collapsed. The total take was just $7 million, with significant drops Saturday and Sunday. Amazon MGM's $75 million budget is out the window and down the tube. There's no audience for a self-serving infomercial about a hollow human puppet. After that initial flush of excitement Saturday morning, reality set in fast. Those Friday night box office numbers came from organized Christian and Republican screenings and possible ticket sales made online that still led to empty seats. But even that manipulation couldn't continue to go on. Drops on Saturday and Sunday of 21% and 20% are not normal, and the total fell $1 million below its Friday expectation. Melania, made by Brett Ratner, is not a documentary. It doesn't fulfill the criteria of that genre of filmmaking, and it's an insult to all documentary filmmakers.
Wow.
It's merely a vanity project of no particular value, except that it keeps Jeff Bezos and his businesses out of trouble with Donald Trump.
And that's what the whole point of this is not to make money.
No.
That was a $40 million bribe.
The theme music should have been for Melania Trump, What a Fool Believes. So there you go.
Yeah.
And the Today Show host, Savannah Guthrie, I haven't, maybe there's more details on this, Gina.
There isn't. It's,
Nancy Guthrie, 84 years old. Her mother has been missing from her home in Santa Fe
and
for
Savannah's
5 days.
Yeah, Savannah's not on the air today because she went back home to try to help find her.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's been no update.
Okay. Pima, Arizona. They issued the missing persons report for Today Show host, 84-year-old mother. Well, I could have saved this for a boner candidate tomorrow, but let's just do it. A Utah Republican lawmaker is sponsoring a bill that would make ivermectin, an anti-parasitic drug widely used to treat livestock in the United States, available at pharmacies without an individual prescription. Ivermectin was promoted largely by conservatives as a miracle drug amid the COVID-19 pandemic, despite multiple medical studies that found it isn't effective at treating the novel coronavirus and repeated warnings from leading medical institutions outside of FDA-approved use. Still, it has persisted as an alternative treatment for COVID. The drug is approved for human use to treat parasitic worms and conditions like head lice and rosacea. House Bill 96 is among the latest bills from hard-right Republican State Representative Trevor Lee, who told Axios that the proposal would expand medical freedom and fit with Health and Human Services Secretary Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again agenda. Lee said he sponsored the bill after people turned to veterinarians to obtain the medication during the pandemic.
Shouldn't that tell you something?
There really haven't been overdoses or issues or side effects from people taking ivermectin to treat COVID and other uses, Lee said.
It gives you a big forehead.
Yeah.
Likening the drug to common pain relievers like Advil or Tylenol.
Nobody's OD'd on pot.
He also argued that ivermectin has been widely misunderstood, citing podcaster Joe Rogan's defense of the drug to treat COVID in 2021.
Of course.
The bill
Dr. Rogan?
Yeah.
The bill would permit doctors to pre-authorize pharmacies to dispense ivermectin, allowing pharmacists to give it to the patients without a patient-specific prescription.
Trevor Lee is an idiot.
It would also provide legal protection from civil damages for physicians who issue standing orders for the drug and pharmacists who supply it. And I keep meaning to look it up and find out who this is, but Gerke said there's a legislator up on the Hill, a Utah state legislator, who's, for the second year in a row, passed a bill which would regulate contrails.
Yeah.
He hasn't passed a bill. He's proposed it.
He's proposed a bill that would regulate contrails. You know, those vapor trails that the jets leave behind. And because, he doesn't come right out and say it. But he's sure that there are chemicals in them it's mind control stuff.
It's water vapor.
It's making you gay.
Let's see. While some leaders took a look to build a massive new campus where homeless Utahns could be forced into treatment against their will, a group of advocates opposed to that plan are taking its case national. The group, which includes politicians like State House Minority Leader Angela Romero, Democrat Salt Lake, and U.S. Representative Maxwell Alejandro Frost, Democrat of Florida, they kicked off a push Thursday to prevent federal funds from paying for what they call a detention camp in Utah's capital. Our concern with the campus is it's far away from city resources, and there's also a civil commitment piece to it, said Romero, who called the facility an internment camp last month. Said on Thursday organizing call, we have a lot of concerns. Democrats in deep red state of Texas have achieved an upset.
Oh.
An upset that rattled Republicans in Texas and beyond. A Democrat decisively won a state legislative special election on Saturday in a district around Fort Worth that Trump carried by more than 17 percentage points just over a year ago. The Democrat, Taylor Remmett, who is a local union leader and first-time candidate, defeated the Republican Lee Wamganas, something like that, by double digits, 57 to 43%.
Nice.
In the historically conservative district. The contest to fill the state Senate seat had been closely followed by national leaders from both parties as a barometer of potential Republican struggles in this year's midterm. Now, Trump campaigned for Mr. Remmett's opponent, the Republican. He sent several messages, this is my guy. You should vote for my guy, Lee Wamgas. I don't know if that's a man or a woman, actually. And then he sent several. He urged voters to vote in a social media post on Election Day. Please, vote for Lee. You can win this election for Lee, who has my complete and total endorsement, said Trump. Well, didn't do him any good.
Nope.
This guy won.
And then the next day, when Trump was asked about it, he said, "I don't know anything about it."
I don't know anything about it.
Who?
I guess that guy, there was, it was.
He was not my guy.
No,
well,
I
these
don't know
things
what you're talking
happen. He
about.
wasn't my guy. These things happen. I don't know. Looks like I think Lee Wamgas or whatever is a woman. Yeah, it's a female. Let's see. A pattern of no, let's not do that. We'll just do this really quickly. Justin Bieber flaunted his abs and some new ink for his stripped-down performance of Yukon at the Grammys, and fans are convinced that the fresh tattoo on his back is an image of his wife, Haley.
Never get face tattoos.
The swag hitmaker took center stage in nothing but his boxers and socks.
He's not well.
Thanks to camera angles, Bieber's backside was in focus for eagle-eyed Bieber fans. They call themselves Beliebers, who believe that the black ink is part of his wife's face. I don't know. So there you go.
Never get someone's face tattooed on you.
Never turns out quite.
No.
I have the Buddha's face tattooed on me.
Can we compare it to an actual Buddha?
Do we have a picture of Buddha?
I think that's him.
We have a photo of the Buddha.
Other paintings.
Sports, weather, traffic.
I posted this on Twitter. It's adorable. So the Wolverhampton Wolves.
Okay.
This is football. At a game last week, the camera pans the crowd to get crowd shots of things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this cute little boy sitting next to Dad, and he's holding a box of chicken nuggets. And Dad keeps reaching in the box and eating his chicken nuggets.
Okay.
And little cute kid bursts into tears because he's eating all his nuggets. Well, Wolfie, the mascot for the Wolverhampton Wolves, said this cannot stand and invited this little boy and his dad back to the next game.
Why did he invite the dad?
X96.com/live.
Oh, there
Thank you, Dawson, for finding that.
Should have just invited the kid.
And brought the kid his own nuggets and got him a little jersey and a little swag bag of stuff. And Wolfie told the dad, "Hands off! These are his nuggets. Hands off." That's your sports.
Interfering in how a father chooses to treat his child.
Weather is I don't know what to say, folks. Mid-50s to upper 50s for the week, which means the haze will build back in. Next possible chance for a storm looks like maybe a week from today. We'll be keeping an eye on that for you. traffic. Let me refresh, give you the most up-to-date information I can find here. Crash southbound I-15 Layton Parkway in Davis County, the on-ramp there off to the right shoulder. Crash northbound I-15 114th South in Draper. Let's see. Nobody sent anything in for a bit via text, but if you see something, you can always share it with us, and I will pass it along. 33986 is where you do that. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
All right, we got a little bit of geek news for you coming up after this, and just after 9 o'clock, the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play and win the prize. All coming up. So, stand by.
I've been listening to Radio from Hell since I was 14 or 15. I'm now 30, and I still spend my mornings listening to you all as I commute to work. I value your opinions, and for the most part, I share your ultra-liberal way of thinking. I often find myself quoting you when discussing politics or even just life events. It would be safe to say that I'm a loyal fan. However, one of my biggest pet peeves continues to pop up on the show, and I can't take it anymore. I'm a millennial. I was born in 1988, the heart of the millennial generation. Over the years, the term millennial has become an insult or comedic point for many, including myself. We are the generation of participation trophies and lackluster work ethic. Where my issue falls is this: the constant misuse of the term millennial. A millennial is anyone born between 1981 and 1996. So, yes, producer Katie is definitely a millennial. And the segment where you asked her all of the nostalgic questions was quite funny. But looking at the years that millennials were kids, wouldn't you think you wouldn't think it's that odd that a millennial would know what you were talking about? I mean, I could easily answer every one of the questions. It wasn't that hard. Perhaps I'm wrong, but it seems that you all think a millennial is much younger than they truly are. For the most part, millennials are in their late 20s, early 30s. We are the children of the late 80s and 90s. So it says, yet every other episode or so, there's a comment from you all about millennials and what we don't know. The breaking point was on the 17th when Bill made a comment about millennials getting into the TV show The Office. For the love of God, Bill, millennials were watching The Office when we were in junior high and high school. Maybe it's just silly of me to get so worked up.
It is.
But millennials didn't eat Tide Pods. So fault us for our real mistakes. I love you all. I'm just annoyed by this. Probably I'm entitled, emotional, and a millennial. Love always, Molly. Well, Molly's right. So I looked it up. The generations. They name each generation.
I feel like I've read conflicting things on when the millennial ends and begins. So if she is correct and you confirm that, then I'm a millennial too. I'm an older millennial, but I would still be a millennial.
Here's what it is. Some generations are known by one name only, as like baby boomers.
Okay.
That's what I would be. Names for other generations is a matter of some dispute among experts, but here are some of the things that we agree on. There's a chart at x96.com/live.
Okay.
Here's how William Strauss, they're demographers, describe millennials. Millennials would be between 1980 and 2000, also known as Generation Y. Okay?
Okay.
So let's...
80 to late 90s. All right?
Yeah. Let's see. So people from 2000 to the present would be known as either the silent generation, the new silent generation, or Generation Z. Okay? But so then there's another one, the Population Reference Bureau. They have a little different, so there are different ones. But generally, millennials are between 1980 to 2000.
To late 90s, yeah.
Yeah, and that one is pretty set in all of these. But then there's, you know, the silent generation, the baby boomers. That's 1946 to 64. Generation X, that was 65 to 79. And millennials, then present, they're calling the present new silent generation or Generation Z. So, but she's right, millennials, we just have I have the tendency to think of anybody who's really young is a millennial, and that's not true.
From now on, you're all young'uns.
Gen Z.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're young'uns. That's the title. That applies to everybody.
Young'uns?
Young'uns.
Okay.
My dad would say.
What was that from?
Schitt's Creek.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I knew I'd heard it. I just don't. Yeah. Okay.
Because they owned a hotel.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
Well, yeah, it's brought to you by our friends at Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. Now, we usually say Cabin Fever so much more than a card store, but Dave sent us some.
Oh, there's a picture of one of the cards that he has.
They're kind of not safe for work Valentine cards.
They look like they look like those old Valentines that you used to give out when you were kids.
Like classic.
But that one says
it's a cute little taco with a face.
With a face.
And says, "You're the only meat for my taco."
See?
Yeah. It's sweet.
Adorable.
It's very sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's lots of them like
there
that.
There are irreverent Valentine cards at Cabin Fever.
Thanks, Dave. That was the only one I could even possibly show.
All right. We got a couple of trailers for you to watch. I know it's only been a month, but do you miss Stranger Things?
No. I do not.
Is there something if you do?
Yeah. It's the first TV spinoff. It's called Stranger Things Tales from 85, and it's animated, and we got our first look at it here. And it's developed.
Hey.
Coat! I need a coat!
Anything happens to her, these woods hide a lot of mistakes.
It's got some involvement from the Duffer Brothers and Sean Levy. It is set between the second and third seasons.
That's when we'll start the campaign.
During the winter.
I always wondered what went on during that time.
Yeah. So instead of enjoying the snow like kids usually do, the Hawkins gang have more upside-down monsters to fight. In particular, a pumpkin-headed beast that Dustin thinks survived the events of the previous season.
Something from the Upside Down must have survived last year.
Looks like it's mutating.
Now, they say that the show will reverberate back to the original Stranger Things in some way. But here's one of the interesting things about it. No one from the original cast has come back.
You, Steve.
They're not voicing the characters.
Nope.
They're not.
Because I thought that did sound kind of like what's his name?
They got some sound alikes. They got a guy named Brett Gibson as Hopper.
Hopper, yeah.
Luca Diaz as Mike, Brooklyn Davey as Nordset as 11. Let's see, Braxton Quinney as Dustin, Alicia Williams as Max.
That did sound kind of like Dustin, too.
Notable guest stars include Janine Garofalo, Lou Diamond Phillips. April 23 is when that premieres. So
I haven't made a note of that.
Now, on Netflix, did you ever watch RRR?
I did.
Did you, Gina?
No.
You should have.
I saw clips of it, so I have an idea of what it's.
Because it's bare-chested men.
Yeah, fighting tigers and things.
Yeah, all that
and
sort of
their
thing.
skin is bronze. And
Yes. These. Well, we got a new trailer that just dropped about 3 hours ago for Varanasi, starring Manish Babu. Oh, you'd like this guy.
My sweet Babu.
And Priyanka Chopra Jones. Now, if you finished watching RRR and immediately thought, I can't wait to see what's next, well, the filmmaker S.S. Rajamouli, this is his new film, Varanasi.
Okay.
It opens April 7th, 2027. Described as a globe-trotting adventure in the vein of Indiana Jones and James Bond. You got Mahesh Babu, Priyanka Chopra Jones. And it is being called the largest and most ambitious film that India has ever released.
That's saying something.
Yeah. And 2027's biggest film from outside of Hollywood. Now, audiences got to look at the film late last year, and they said the story takes place across multiple time periods on multiple continents. And in terms of scope, it's going to make RRR look like an indie film. But yeah, this thing is... RRR was 3 hours long.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember it being very long.
And so what you do is you take it in small bites, an hour at a time.
Okay.
You know, and that's how you can digest it. But yeah, this is going to be in theaters April 7th, 2027. It'll be interesting to see if somebody, another movie company decides to counter-program against it. If you are a comic book reader, you know the comic book Sex Criminals.
No,
I don't
know.
I mean, I'm not, so.
It's written and drawn by two of the best in the business, Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. Well, they've been trying to get this show made for about 10 years now.
Okay.
And finally, Prime Video has decided it's okay to make this because they also got Kumail Nanjiani involved in it and his wife, Emily Gordon. Now, here's the plot. Sex Criminals. What it is that these two people find out that when they have sex, they can stop time.
Well, haven't we all felt like that at one time or another?
At climax, time stops for a certain period of time. And so what do? You rob banks.
Of course.
But they're not the only ones who can do this, apparently. So it'll be interesting to see. That's coming to Amazon.
Difficult premise to keep working.
Well, they've... I don't think it's in production anymore, but I think they got a good 60 issues out of it.
Really?
I want to say. I could be wrong. And finally this. I know you've been clamoring for a Chia Pet movie or television show.
I haven't shut up about it.
That's all she talks about.
On and on about.
I have not.
Everyone's favorite terrible gag gift that will grow tiny plants around an animal to give it fur. 30 years now. And now in 2026, a company called Rakia Media has acquired the media rights to Chia Pet.
You can't make a whole movie
With
out of
the
that.
aim of making an animated movie or TV show about it.
Sure you can.
So be looking for...
You look and see how many different iterations of Chia there are. Chia Pet, Chia Heads.
But then you run into licensing, though.
Yeah, because it's like there's like a Bob Ross one.
There's
Can
a
they
Bob
do the
Ross.
Bob
There's
Ross
Disney
one?
ones.
There's
There's
Simpsons ones.
So you run into licensing. Well, it'd be interesting to see. So look for the Chia Pet movie. Coming soon.
I won't look for it.
Now, UDOT says crash northbound Foothill Drive 17th South, road closed. And a friend of the program says Foothill's closed both directions. So I trust our friend of the program if that's what you're saying.
Now, where is it? It's closed between where and where?
Northbound Foothill Drive at 17th South. I don't know between where and where, but that's what UDOT is saying. Infinity member, give us more information if you would, please. Let's see. Disabled vehicle southbound Bangor Highway 126 South. Crash northbound I-15 146 South, milepost 288. And whatever you are seeing, please text us and let us know. 33986. Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to the Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets available at clarkplanetarium.org.
And a texter says the only true answer would be Chia Pet Cemetery. That would be the way to go about it.
I like it.
All right, KXRK Provo. We'll take a break, play a song for you, and after that song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. What is the prize?
The prize is, tickets to Broovies. So you do have to be 21 to win this prize.
Okay. Broovies tickets. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to get tickets to go see a movie at Broovies. All you got to do is play the game. And tell us who won the boner. It's that easy. If you were listening, you know. And if you weren't listening, you could cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says February 2, 2026. And the correct answer is in that box when you click on it. So get ready to play. 877-602-9696. Did you...
Now listen, if you just drive 2 hours and 15 minutes south, you can be at Gatorland.
Oh, we should do that
Should've
today.
done that.
We can do that today.
Do you have to walk at Gatorland,
Yeah.
Bill?
Oh yeah. Well, I think they probably have accommodations for the disabled.
Could I get a little buggy? One of those little
Yeah,
buggies?
maybe.
Red wagon. I'll put you in a red wagon.
Check and see, but it's quite a spectacle. It's sort of awful, but it's
Don't they feed whole chickens to the gators?
They
Isn't
do.
That what they do?
They
I would pay to see that.
They suspend right at the end of. They do it a couple of times a day or something. They have these raw whole chickens suspended over the water, and the gators. Except the time I was there, the gators were so lazy
and full. They eat
No,
a lot of
it's
chicken.
very, very hot and humid.
But they can leap out of the water and grab the chickens.
If they have enough energy. That sounds way more fun than watching the new Julia Louis-Dreyfus movie.
You like that
sounds
movie?
So
Okay,
much more
so
fun.
so Festus broke his leg and can't do much.
Ow.
And so we thought, okay, we'll go to a movie.
Okay.
So the first movie we went and saw the new Fast and Furious movie, which is
Terrible.
I mean, the best part of it was Jason Momoa as a bad guy. He was hilarious. And I'm not just saying this because, I like Jason Momoa.
He didn't take his shirt off one time.
See?
He was fully clothed
Then
the
why
entire
bother?
2.5 hours.
Why bother, Gina?
Yeah.
Just why bother?
So we did that. And then the next day we went to see the new John Wick movie,
That made up for it.
which was really cool.
Okay.
And day 3, we're like, okay, what are we going to do today?
Gatorland.
I wish.
But so I said, okay, we went to see 2 kind of action movies. How about we go see...
She said, let's go see one that I wanted.
Now, Sean Means, I know, before I left, and I guess he probably reviewed it already, but he said, I'm going to talk about this Julia Louis-Dreyfus movie, and it's the best movie I've seen all year.
He
and
gave it
maybe
4 stars, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust his opinion.
Well, now... So try to talk your 25-year-old son into going to a movie called You Hurt My Feelings.
It was about just that. It was about, what if you were honest about our opinions and our relationship?
Festus,
Why would I want it?
How about this? How about convince you by saying, I traveled 2,500 miles on a plane, taking time out to get here to help you out.
Yeah.
And
I agreed to do it. I did.
Okay.
And we went, and you laughed
Mm-hmm.
a lot. There are many funny things in it.
Don't keep track of my laughing.
I was taking notes.
A laugh tally?
Yeah.
She's on a morning radio show. Of course, there's a laugh.
She has a clicker. She has a clicker with her. Yes. Every time she gets a laugh, she clicks that little clicker. See how many laughs she got today.
Clickety clicker.
You surprisingly liked it better than you thought you would, didn't you?
They had there was some funny jokes in it. It wasn't that bad. It just there was not a lot of car chases or gun fights.
Festus Gatorland is wheelchair accessible. There is
The Americans with Disabilities Act.
You can rent a wheelchair at Gatorland.
Let's rent a wheelchair at Gatorland.
Does it have a picture of a gator on it?
and there's a restaurant on site and a bar.
There you go.
I like all of this.
Speaking of bar, you know what they have everywhere here, including the movie theaters?
Booze.
A bar.
Yep.
And
I had a beer at the movies.
Yep.
Well,
they
you
don't babysit you here in Florida.
You
man.
combine that with the easy access to guns. What can go wrong? You know.
I've not been witness to a shooting so far since
Yet.
we've been here.
They have an albino alligator. And,
I
and
saw-
they have tortoises, too.
I saw somebody text in. They said if Muhammad, my son Muhammad, not the prophet, can make up that he was attacked by a bear, Festus could make up that he was attacked by a shark. Tell him the shark part of your story.
Oh, it was the little island that we drove the boat up to was Shark Tooth Island. And one of the kids that I was with found a little shark tooth, and they put it on a necklace for me.
Well, nice.
So he's thinking about getting a tattoo over the scar when it heals, like
just a big old shark.
Festus, could I point out that if you're in the Navy, please be careful how you speak about being on the water. You don't say, we drove the boat out to the... You don't
We
drive.
embarked? What did we do?
You sailed.
We sailed the boat.
You didn't. Well, we drove the boat out to the island.
I think
I just do the medicine. I don't do the boat.
I think he's
I
speaking.
do the medicine.
I think he's speaking like a Florida man. I think
that could be.
A Florida man probably doesn't sail. I think he drives his boat.
We don't say things correctly.
He's
They're
in the
rubbing off
Navy.
on me.
He's in the Navy. I just don't want the brass to hear you. Did you hear him? He said drove the boat.
I'm under an alias. They don't know who this is.
He's not. What's your rank?
HM3.
HM3 Festus.
Yeah.
You're not HM3 Festus.
I'm looking at all these pictures of Gatorland, you guys, and I'm remembering it now. There are boardwalks everywhere to go see what you need to see. So you could push him in a wheelchair.
It would be kind of hilarious if we wheeled around Gatorland.
I don't know. The word walk is kind of triggering for me, Bill.
Are the alligators smart enough, you think, to know that the people in the wheelchair won't move as fast as the others? You know,
They're an easier
go get them.
target.
Those
Like
gators,
when cheetahs go for the children.
they won't do that because those gators eat so much all the time
That they're fat and
they
lazy.
barely do anything. They're just,
They're Florida gators.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They don't have to try. Why would they expend the energy? It's just given to them.
So,
And Festus is about to find out in 2 days if he is going up in rank.
Mm-hmm. It sounded like you were going to say or down
Yeah,
in rank.
no, up. In, I don't know.
You can go up or down.
Be promoted.
Mm-hmm.
To
Yeah,
what?
every March and September we take a test, and then a couple months later you find out if you get promoted or not.
So you're a, what is your grade now?
E4.
And so you just go to E5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that
that's a
means
little
more
bit of a pay bump.
Means mainly more money.
Mm-hmm. More responsibility, more money. Yep.
And he's also going to find out if he's going to be able to transfer to this school, this Navy school in San Diego, which I'm crossing my fingers for. So the next time he injures himself, I'll only have to go to San Diego to help take care of him.
You could drive there.
Yeah.
San Diego is kind of the Florida of
Of
California.
California.
Yeah, it's pretty right wing. It's
I can only do so much, guys.
I understand. I think you ought to try and get on the submarine service myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Absolutely not.
No.
No?
You want to be on a submarine?
You have to share beds.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't share a bed. Now that you're in your own bunk, there may be bunks all around you, but you don't share one.
It's called hot racking because there's people on duty 24 hours, so you sleep while someone else is working, and then they go and they sleep in the same bed
Oh,
while you're
gross.
working.
Oh, yeah, that
And
is
you
true.
Yeah.
Hot
It's called
racking.
hot racking.
Hot racking does not sound like something.
See, you said
should
hot
be
racking, and I
doing.
got that sounded kind of sexy.
I
but
think
then,
you know,
No one
even
wants to
even
hot rack.
even when it's been described to me, I still think it's
No.
kind of sexy.
no,
Ooh, he was right here.
always
because
warm.
your
It's always
cooties
warm.
your cooties slough off while you're sleeping.
My
and-
rack is still warm.
I wouldn't be good with not being able to like have fresh air and open a window. That
There's no fresh air on a submarine.
And if you open the window, you're screwed.
No, they
They
got
tell you
screen.
specifically not to do that.
Gina, they got screen doors. You can open those.
screen doors
those modern stuff.
Those modern subs, they have screen doors on them. You know.
Yeah, no.
on the Lido deck.
Yeah, and you just open it up. There you go. Sure, it's nice. All right, Jacksonville.
Yeah,
That's your-
I'm coming home tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'll be on the so I won't be on the show tomorrow because I'm coming home, but then I'll be live in studio Thursday.
Well, you better get to Gatorland today then.
Yep, we're going. I'm making you go.
I'm going to have her start taking vitamin C now so
Make
she's
sure-
not sick when she
Make,
gets there.
make sure you take in the Gator Jumperoo. That's where they jump out of the water
That's
for
what
the
it's called?
chickens.
The Gator
Okay.
Jumperoo?
The Gator Jumperoo.
All right.
John says he wishes he would have met you in Granite.
Granite.
Filter.
Granite.
I always kind of like that song. Hey, man, nice shot.
Let's see.
Boner recap time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9:09. Right?
Are you okay, Carrie?
Oh, yeah.
You seem a little dejected.
Well, it's the world.
Oh.
And the
Just
weight
sort
of it.
It just sort of follows you around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just the world.
Well, this.
That's all.
Well, let's get out of that funk, shall we?
All right.
And do the Boner recap and make somebody happy by giving them a prize.
Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay. I don't know too many Chucks, but I have known a couple in my life.
Well.
Yeah. What do you say?
Yeah.
to
Well,
that?
I don't know what you say to that.
what did you say to that, Chuck? I didn't hear.
I don't know what to say. I thank you.
Yeah. There. That's good. You're welcome. You're welcome, Chuck. Are you really a Charles though?
I'm not, actually. I'm an Eric, so go figure that out.
Where does Chuck come from, Eric?
How the hell did that happen?
Oh, God, we can't get into that right now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, all right.
It has to do with divorce, I'll bet.
Probably.
If you know, you know.
Okay.
Wow. Incredible.
Okay.
Chuck, what's going to happen here is I'll read the three boner candidates we had this morning. You tell me the winner, and I'm sure you'll be able to do it. You'll win a prize, which is what, Gina?
It is tickets to Brewvies, Craving Movies and Craft Beers, Brewvies Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West, serves great food, drinks, first-run movies, all from your seat. Must be 21 or older with ID. And if you mention X96, you can get 2-for-1 admission. Go to brewvies.com for more.
Sounds pretty good. Is that Jake with you, Chuck?
Yeah, that is. That's great.
Okay. Let me read these candidates. Did you hear them earlier, by the way?
Yeah, it was early.
It's okay.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Here's boner candidate number one. Ah, crap. That's probably what the guy said. It's down in Utah County. A sheriff's deputy was stopped at a stoplight, and this guy just rear-ended him. Rammed right into him. I'm sure the guy went, "Oh crap!" But it turns out the guy was really drunk, just drunk as anything, and he has a history of drunk driving charges over several states. So there you go. Boner candidate number one. Oh crap! Boner candidate number 2. I got the money, honey, if you got the time. This is an alleged alienation of affection case. It is alleged that a real estate mogul in Park City offered a female subordinate more than $3 million, plucked from his company's stock as part of an indecent proposal to steal her away from her husband. The woman and her husband did, in fact, get divorced, and the husband is now suing the real estate mogul for alienation of affection. The woman in the case says, we got divorced, yes, but for other reasons. None of that is true. And then Boner candidate number 3, it hasn't been the topic we've been talking about today. This is the story of Wyoming legislative representative. Her name is, she's in the United States Congress from Wyoming, Representative Harriet Hageman. She was holding a town hall meeting, and her constituents wanted to know what she was doing about the ICE raids in Minneapolis, what she felt about them, how she felt about the shootings there. She dodged every single question, and when the questioning got too intense for her, she quickly folded up all of her papers, said goodbye, and left by a side door.
And apparently this isn't the first time she's done that.
So those were the 3 candidates. Which one, Chuck, was the winner?
Gosh, dang. It was early. I'm going to go with number 2.
You said 3, right?
I heard 3.
I heard 3.
I heard 3.
Chuck said 3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
There it is.
I thought that's what you said. So there you go, Chuck. You've won the tickets. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on the line, and Katie will help you out. Maybe take the time and explain to Katie how you became Chuck.
He's Eric, but he's Chuck.
You won't do it.
There he goes.
You won't do it.
You won't. All right. Well, let's take a short break, and then we'll get to some big boy news and a Pinuendo coming up after these.
All right, then.
Stand by.
It's
food.
Yes.
Everybody likes to talk about food.
Sure.
Time Out magazine.
All right.
Has released the world's best food cities, top 10 food cities, and I have them right here. And then there's also an article about the most iconic food from each state in the United States.
All right.
I sort of want to do part of both. Do all the food cities and then the iconic foods as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 10 cities listed here, and you have eaten in one of them. Maybe I think. Yep. I bet you've eaten. No, you've eaten in 2 of them, I think. And Gina's not eaten in maybe only one of them.
Let's see.
Jakarta, Indonesia, number 10. Great food city, it says. Here's one you've eaten in, Carrie. Paris, France.
Yes.
Gina?
I have not eaten in Paris. France.
Shanghai, China. Lagos, Nigeria. Mexico City. I need to go to Mexico City.
The food scene in Mexico City's really taken off lately.
Supposed to, yeah. Madrid. Cape Town, South Africa. Medellin, Colombia. Number 3. Bangkok, Thailand. And the number 1 food city, and this is in the world, New Orleans, Louisiana.
In the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've eaten there.
Yeah, me too.
Good food.
Number 1 food city.
That's interesting.
There are so many different influences from all around the world, all combined into...
It's a port city, so, you know.
So there you go. Now there's this other thing, the iconic foods of every state. This is put together by the Food Network. And so it's things like in Alabama, chicken with white barbecue sauce.
Yes.
In Alaska, king crab. That's the iconic food of Alaska. Arizona, chimichangas.
Okay.
California, avocado toast.
Of course.
Utah, fry sauce.
Oh, I was going to say pastrami burger.
Fry sauce. Really? Fry sauce?
It's not a meal, really.
Well, no, it's just a food item. You know, fries. We get fry sauce.
Should be pastrami burger.
But then you get fries with fry sauce with that.
Onion rings, thank you. With the fry sauce.
Yeah. I hate going to a place though where you like the burger but you don't like their fries. So you have to go someplace else to get the fries.
That's why you Boulevard Express it, Bill.
Huh?
Boulevard Express.
I don't know what that is.
You get your burger one place, and then you say thank you, and you drive to the next place and get your fries, and you drive to the next place.
Well, then
and
it
get
all
your-
gets cold.
Then you park under the underpass and eat it and cry.
There's a way to do this.
It all gets cold.
All right. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
X96 welcomes Noah Khan August 25th at America First Field. Go to x96.com for tickets and more details, and tune into Radio from Hell all week long to win tickets.
And always remember,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Director Sam Raimi's acclaimed new thriller Send Help dominated the weekend box office with a $20 million debut. The survival drama stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien as a neglected worker and her abusive supervisor who become marooned on a deserted island following a plane crash. Iron Lung, the indie adventure from YouTuber Markiplier, opened in second place. $17.8 million.
So give us your review.
Well, so it's based on a video game. It's based on a game called Iron Lung, and as my children explained to me, the game is you in a like a submarine, an iron lung they call it, in an ocean of blood on an alien planet. And you're going around shooting things until you get killed.
Does it look like a video game?
No. I guess Markiplier, who is a fabulously successful YouTube creator, he does shows. He's not like a influencer. He does sketch shows and things online. I guess he really liked this game, Iron Lung, and he backed it with his own money, pretty much. It was all his own money. He wrote the script and he stars in it. And he's in an iron lung, a submarine essentially, in an ocean of blood on a foreign planet. And you gradually learn that he's a convict who's been put down in there to do this. And if he's successful in the sort of vague mission, at first it's kind of vague, he will be freed from prison. And so, but there's more blood in this movie than you've ever seen in a movie.
Where'd all the blood come from?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whose blood?
I
is
don't
it?
know. I don't know.
They don't address the origin of the.
Nah, they're vague about it. I think it's the blood of humans.
That'd be a lot of humans.
And it's sort of vague as to what he's really looking for. He's looking for some black box with a computer program in it that I don't know. But at the end of the movie, he is literally swimming in blood and trying to escape these sort of monsters. And
Okay.
so my kids both loved it because they loved that video game, and they like Markiplier, particularly my youngest, and me. I was kind of bored until the end. I mean, it just takes a long time to get to
The bloody swim?
to the big blood action, you know. Anyway, that's Iron Lung, and it's amazing. His own money. He acts in it, and he's $17.8 million at the box office.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, that shows a lot, doesn't it? Let's see. Saturday Night Live remembered Catherine O'Hara after her death with a touching tribute during the January 31st episode of the Late Night Show, which saw Alexander Skarsgård serve as host and Cardi B perform as a musical guest. A tribute card for the actress appeared on screen right before curtain call.
She hosted twice.
Yeah.
But she was in the cast for one show.
What's the story there?
She quit.
Because
She just couldn't take it.
Didn't like it.
what after one show?
Hmm. She said, "If this is what this is all about, I'm out."
And she's done sketch comedy
Yes,
in
but
all kinds of different
Saturday
ways.
Night Live is a particularly
It's a different thing.
See, SCTV was
all shot.
It was all on tape. There was none of this
Hmm.
pressure to perform live.
Too much for her.
The most famous groundhog in Pennsylvania, Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh, I was going to say Steve.
No, it's Punxsutawney Phil. He lives up there in Gobbler's Knob, and he made his prediction that there'll be 6 more weeks of winter. But how often is Punxsutawney Phil accurate? A study from January 2025, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration found that Punxsutawney Phil's predictions were accurate about 35% of the time. That ranked him among 17th among 19 animals in the U.S. that have made a weather prediction for at least the last 20 years. So way to go, Phil.
I'm just stuck on 6 more weeks of winter, and we haven't had winter. So does that mean 6 more weeks of this? Because that's not okay either.
Steven Spielberg has officially joined the EGOT Club.
He's an EGOT now.
The legendary filmmaker earned the final piece of the coveted award sweep on Sunday with a Grammy win for Best Music Film for Music. Best Music Film for Music.
Which was
by
what?
Best Music Film for Music by John Williams, which he produced. Spielberg now has wins across all 4 major categories in the entertainment.
As he should.
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. That's EGOT. The Grand Slam of show business. Yeah, well, he doesn't have an Olivier. I'll tell you that. Cher had a little...
Yeah, what happened there?
They need to quit having old people do the important
Rather than so she was supposed to be give the winner record of the year.
Okay.
Rather than present the award to Kendrick Lamar and SZA for Luther, Cher initially offered the award to the late singer in the title Luther Vandross, who died in 2005.
She looked down and saw the name Luther, and that was...
I've got some...
And the Grammy, have you got the audio?
I've got some audio. Let me see what they sent us here.
Thank you. I guess I'm supposed to walk off now. All right. I have to walk off.
I guess that's where she walked off. Here she
And the
is.
Grammy goes to... Oh! They told me it was going to be on the prompter.
Cher not doing well.
Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross?
She didn't even get...
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She did correct herself.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Don't...
man.
Yeah.
Whoo. Okay.
Nope. Be done.
It is true. Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton, the racer car driver, are it says here are secretly dating.
Well, it's not a secret if you're talking about it.
Spent a romantic weekend together in the UK. The Skims founder, who is 45, Oh, she's dating a baby. Lewis Hamilton's only 41. They've been photographed being friendly with one another, if you know what I mean, in past years, but they have never been linked romantically or rinked romantically until now.
Thanks, Scooby.
I thought it was Cher for a minute.
Been rinked romantically.
That's Ed Brass said, well, that's it for Lewis then. He'll never win another race.
Well, he hasn't won one in a while anyway. Yeah. They're a thing. Meryl Streep. Record executive Clive Davis has officially confirmed that Meryl Streep will play Joni Mitchell in Cameron Crowe's upcoming biopic during his pre-Grammy party Saturday at the Beverly Hilton in L.A.
I think Meryl can do that, and I think Cameron Crowe knows how to do a music central movie, so this will probably be good.
Casting rumors first emerged in July of 2024 when Streep playing an older Mitchell she'll play that's how it'll work. Because I was say Joni Mitchell was really, when she was young, she was very willowy and so Anya Taylor-Joy will play the young Joni.
The young version.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that makes more sense. Bruno Mars has been named 2026 Record Store Day Ambassador, and as such, he will be visiting every record store in the United States at one time.
Oh, I look forward to that.
Yeah, so just look for when he'll be coming to your record store. And if you're a fan of Oreos and Marvel, then you might have double the reasons to be excited. The two have announced Stuff of Legends cookies.
Okay, I'm
an
listening.
Innovative team that marries up Oreo's iconic taste with, I'm getting tired, with Marvel's epic storytelling. 3 special edition packs are flying into retailers nationwide February 2nd, each with illustrations by Marvel Comics artist Todd Nauck. Is that how you say it? N-A-U-K? N-A-U-C-K?
Sure, why not?
The release also features 32 different cookie embossments that feature characters from the Avengers, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four. But wait, there's more.
Huh?
Between the cookies isn't just any regular
That's
old
what I wanted
cream.
to know. What is it?
It's cream that changes colors.
How?
You heard right.
Magic?
This is the Marvel Universe, Gina. You heard right. The cream changes from gray to blue, delivering a never-before-seen innovation. You say?
When it's dunked? Is that it? When it hits the milk?
You say? The cookie maker is keeping that under wraps.
It's when you dunk. It's got to be.
I don't know.
And then you'll have blue milk.
I don't know.
I'll get some and see.
I'm not particularly interested one way or the other. I just
I'll eat any Oreo for any reason.
I found one under my pillow.
Just the whole color changing thing. I read that and went, that can't be good for you.
No.
Well, an Oreo's not good for you either.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, this sounds especially.
I think they're probably radioactive.
Something.
Mm. And customs officials in Belarus have discovered an unexpected passenger when they inspected a car that was shipped from the United States in a shipping container. It was a raccoon sleeping on the vehicle's dashboard after the container arrived by ship. Authorities immediately transported the animal to the Oshmayani District Veterinary Station
There he is.
for care and evaluation. The raccoon, whom they've named Senya, has shown a healthy appetite and friendly behavior during his stay.
He looks cute.
He is friendly and well-mannered, the Customs Committee
He
reported.
said please and thank you.
Senya initially enjoyed sucking chicken eggs, but has expanded to his diet to include crab sticks and fresh grapes. He will remain in quarantine until February 3rd. Then officials will determine his permanent home. They're considering a zoo, the Grondo Zoo, or relocation into the Nalaboki Forest in Belarus.
Okay, Guy did some investigating about the Oreos. If you twist open a Marvel Oreo, you'll find that there are 2 parts of it. And when you give the cream a good lick, the grayish blue mixes in with the white core to create a vibrant blue.
Okay.
So it'll probably make your mouth blue.
Blue tongue.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So no dunking.
Licking. Don't dunk, lick.
Yep. Weather?
Yeah. 50s, mid to upper. Well, like Friday, we could be close to 60 degrees. The next chance for a storm, I think they're just saying these things to give us hope. I think they should not give us hope. I think if it's ever going to storm, we should just be surprised when it happens. Because it ain't happening. That's your weather.
That's
Sorry.
it. Okay. Thank you.
Listen to Radio from
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Cannycarn. C-A-N-N-Y-K-A-R-N. Cannycarn. And here they are, Don Criddle, the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver Criddle. It's the day after Halloween, and Don and Denver are discussing Denver's Halloween Candy Haul and why November 1st is so exciting for Denver. Again, the word is cannycarn.
Well, you sure scored a big bag of sweets, son, when you was out trick-or-treating.
I sure did, Daddy. I got more treats than any of the other kids. I think I know why.
Well, why is that, my strange and wonderful son? Why did you glean more treats than your companions?
Well, I think partly it was my great costume. I really outdone myself this year.
Yeah, that was a pretty dang good costume. Did people recognize right away that you was the prophet, warrior, and now angel Moroni?
Well, not all of them, not right away. But when I put that gold trumpet to my lips and gave it a blow, they knew who I was.
Well, now let's see what kind of treats you scored here. I'll just dump this pillowcase full of cavities out here on the kitchen table. Well, there must be 10 pounds of treats here. What for heck's sake, son? There ain't nothing in this bag but bit of honey and Smarties.
I outsmarted the other kids, Daddy. I just kept going back to two houses over and over. The two that no one else was going to. One house had the bit of honey, and one had the Smarties. Voila!
Well, thank the Lord, you're going to get some decent treats and some variety in just a minute.
I think I may be the luckiest boy in the whole world, Daddy. Or at least the luckiest in Juab County. Or the luckiest boy in Mona, Utah. I get second Halloween every year. Every November 1st, your brother comes over and brings me huge bags of treats. But I always wondered, why does he wait until the day after Halloween, Daddy?
Well, it's because he's too busy at the Halloween season, so he can't come till the day after. Now, I'm going to go let him in, and then I have to go to work to the mayor's office. I got mayor work to do.
Well, hello, and happy day after Halloween. Where is my little Halloween angel Moroni? Where is my little nephew Denver?
Uncle Chainsaw Guy, happy day after Halloween. Did you have a good Halloween season this year, Uncle Chainsaw Guy?
Well, I sure was busy as usual, nephew of mine. I think I chased more screaming girls and whimpering boys this year than ever before. That's a lot of running I have to do, and I am tuckered. But not too tired to forget to bring my nephew his favorite Halloween treats.
What did you bring me this year, Uncle Chainsaw Guy?
Like I said, all your favorites. They're all right here in this gunny sack.
Oh, let me guess.
Yeah?
Let me see if you remember my favorite candy. You got Starburst?
Yep.
And Candy Corn?
Yep. And?
Wax Lips! You got Wax Lips! I love Wax Lips!
You guessed them all three, Denver. You got them all. It is uncanny that you could do that.
It's just I know you, Uncle Chainsaw Guy. You always make the day after Halloween the best. And now for the best part of all. Chase me out of the house with your chainsaw!
Happy day after Halloween, Denver! Let's
go! Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
right, 9:38, and Cade is on the phone.
We got a bull rider on the phone with us. He's with the Professional Bull Riding PBR.
PBR.
Yeah, and Cade Madsen. Good morning, Cade. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Listen, you're from Honeyville, is that right? Up there by Brigham City.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Yeah. Do you go to those hot pools all the time up there?
I grew up going there quite often, and I haven't been too much in the last little while. But it's a good place to go, especially if you're a little bit sore. The minerals and stuff are good for your body.
Yeah, after you get kicked around by riding a bull.
Why say, you know from sore?
Jeez. Why?
Yeah.
Why the ass?
Cade, how did your mother let you do this?
Yeah, why
That's
the
what
hell?
I want to know.
You know, it's kind of just in my blood. Like she grew up on the racetrack and things like that, in the Western background and stuff, and she runs barrows herself, and so, you know, I think it makes her a little bit nervous, but I think she saw that we loved it so much, and so she allows us to do it. So.
Now you get so now you've done this in the rodeo.
Yeah. Yep.
Not just PBR. Bill's asking
Right.
if you've just done regular rodeo, not just PBR.
Well, yeah, I'm just you've ridden bulls. This is different though, and I'm not.
Yes, sir.
I don't get it. Well, it's because it says here, the Oklahoma Wildcatters take on the Arizona Ridge Riders in a rivalry game at the PBR Monster Energy Team Challenge.
So
which team are you on?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I ride for the team, the Missouri Thunder. And so now, since 2022, they started doing teams in bull riding.
Oh, wow.
And so just like, you know, your regular, like, you know, football or baseball or whatever.
How does that work?
5-on-5 games. And then, you know, we ride a bull. It all happens individually. And then the scores, just like it would at a, you know, a regular rodeo event, they add up together. And then, you know, the highest average score wins out of that.
So
you know,
one team comes out, one guy from one team comes out, rides the bull.
Yeah, you're not going to want to do it at the same time.
I think that'd be really.
that would not
That
be
might be
good.
really fun.
That's next.
Yeah. Might be a little bit too dangerous, but yet we go. A rider from one team will go, and then they switch to the other team, and it just goes back and forth until all 5 guys have ridden on each team, and then highest overall score wins.
Now, have you drawn your bull yet, or does that happen that day?
So it usually happens the Tuesday before, so I should find out tomorrow afternoon sometime which bull I'm going to be riding this Friday at the Delta Center. So
Because I had pulled up the PBR.com, and there's a list of athletes, and you can either click on the riders or the bulls, and you can kind of read up
Is
about.
there one you just don't want to draw?
there's definitely ones that are a little bit more tricky to get by than others, but they're all pretty good. So,
So Cade, when you you have usually all pretty much the same animals. Do you get used to the quirks of each individual bull?
Yeah, for the most part. It kind of depends on, because, you know, the PBR, the tour goes all around the United States. It goes from, you know, the East Coast to the West Coast. This last weekend we were in California, and the weekend before that we were in Florida. And so a little bit different pen of bulls, but you get to see them frequent enough that you kind of get to know, just like you said, their tricks and things like that. And you can do a little bit of homework on them before you get on to know which ones, you know, have a trick or two that gets somebody on the ground. So you can kind of make a game plan for that before you actually get on them.
Now, I'm curious about the scoring. Is it because the idea is that you try to ride the bull for, what is it, 8 seconds? Or has that changed?
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir. So 8 seconds.
So do they give you points per second, or how does that work?
So the point system is all based off of performance. And so there'll be typically 2 judges out in the arena, and they're judging 2 things. So it's 1 to 50 for the bull's performance, how well they butt, you know, spin, level of difficulty, all of that, those things. And then 1 to 50 for the rider, you know, how well, you know, I ride, style, all of those things. And then they add up those 2 scores. So it's a possible of 100 points, but everybody has to ride 8 seconds. That's the first and main goal. And then, after that 8 seconds is when the scoring comes into play.
All right, this is February 6th and 7th at the Delta Center, and it says here that this is really an important game. Why is that?
Yeah, so outside of, we'll be having one of our preseason team events, one of our games, and so the Missouri Thunder will be playing another team. And so that's, very important. We want to get a win there, but also for the individual aspect of it. I just got back from my mission about 3 months ago, and it's, my home state PBR event. And it's always been a dream of mine to be able to ride in Salt Lake City in front of my, home state crowd, and not only to just ride, but to win, especially in an arena that's very famous for a lot of different sports.
So you've been out proselytizing. Are you kind of rusty?
I was definitely a little bit rusty when I came back.
Uh-huh.
Kind of working out the kinks by now. But it's a new learning curve every single weekend since I've been home. So, but it's been good.
Do you have clowns?
They're not clowns anymore.
Oh.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
What are
So
they?
They call them like bullfighters or like the cowboy protection team. So there'll be 3 guys out there, and their main goal is to protect the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And they have a very dangerous job. It's very, very risky, but they take good care of us.
Yeah.
Make it so that we can do our job.
Well,
You need to go and cheer on local boy Cade at the PBR. It's happening the 6th and 7th, and you can get tickets by going to pbr.com.
And then he can also ask you if you ever heard about the Mormon Church and if you'd like to know more. So just simple as that.
Yeah.
Cade, thanks for talking with us. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it sounds like you really love what you do.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yep. I love what I do, and thank you for the opportunity. It was a pleasure being on this morning.
You did a great job. Thanks.
Thanks, Cade.
Bye-bye. My ex was dating a bullfighter.
A clown.
And she said, well, he's a bullfighter. I said, well, what's that? And she explained what it was. I said, so he's a rodeo clown.
No,
he's a bullfighter. It was funny.
I don't know if they do even try to do any gags anymore.
I don't think they do any funny shtick.
No, not really.
No. All right, let's take a break. We will be back, and we'll crawl towards the exit. Stand by. Zero res, Gina.
Okay, Zero Res. I like clean carpets. You should get yours done too. And this February, the only thing that should be in the air is love, not allergens. It says so right here. The allergens.
Well, that must be true.
The allergens in your carpets and in your air ducts. Get them all cleaned with Zero Res. I've had them at my house for carpets. I've never had my air ducts done. I think I need to do that. Especially with the bad air we've been having outside. Don't have bad air inside. Get your air ducts cleaned. They use patented technology. Get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. And they have their gotta love it guarantee. If for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they will re-clean an area you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. The offer right now is $43 per room. $43 per room. Make sure that you call them 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com to schedule your appointment today.
Well, we earlier we talked about Gina going to the rodeo up in Rock Springs with her mother to see her nephew, is it?
My cousin's son. My cousin Jubal's son, Rowdy.
So he's competing in the national finals rodeo, high school rodeo.
Yeah.
in Rock Springs, and young Rowdy is a bronc rider.
Saddle bronc rider.
Saddle bronc.
Yeah, for California. Well, so I told you we finally got into the hotel without bed bugs. And I did get some texts from people confirming that you shouldn't stay at the Little American Rock Springs.
Would
That
you
it's
leave-
really bad.
Would you knock it off? You're going to get us in trouble here.
I'm just talking about a personal experience that I had. Excuse me. So the rodeo, like I was saying, people from all over the world, not just the United States, and they do the national anthem. And throughout the week, they would do the national anthems of different countries to honor the people there. And the night we were there, they did the Mexican national anthem. which is an awesome anthem that I don't know that I've ever heard. It's very upbeat and fun, as you would expect it
Is it
to be.
mariachi?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's.
Let me search.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find it.
I enjoyed it.
So how did Rowdy do?
So you travel all the way to Rock Springs for 8 seconds, because you have to stay on the Bronc for 8 seconds. He stayed on about 6.
6.
But here's what I am blaming, and hats off to the DJ at the rodeo. He played AC/DC and Metallica and Beastie Boys.
Oh,
and
the great old country classics.
And there was no country music being played at this rodeo.
Huh.
But so Rowdy's in the chute, ready to come out, and they're playing Rapper's Delight. The hip hop, hippie to the hippie to the hip, and there's a rhythm there. And I am blaming the rhythm of Rapper's Delight, because you're riding the Bronc and you have to you get a rhythm going so you can stay on. And I think the Rapper's Delight rhythm threw off, because the horse was not in rhythm with Rapper's Delight.
You know, you have a really unique ability to look for excuses wherever you can find them.
But Rowdy was there I'd say about 20 kids from California that were there.
Mm-hmm.
And I met about 7 of his friends. So these are 16, 17, 18-year-old boys.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them, when I met them, stuck out their hand, looked me in the eye. Nice to meet you, ma'am. My name's Creek, or whatever his name is.
Creek.
I met a Creek.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
I'm Boulder.
But shaking hands, looking you in the eye, and being a polite gentleman, and that's not, they weren't like copying each other. These were in different situations in different places.
Sticking out your hand and looking somebody in the eye and sticking out your hand and shaking is a good way to pass diseases.
I was very impressed with these
teenage boys. Did you get COVID?
I did not get COVID.
Yeah, see, their mama's done raised them right.
I mean, there is something about that. Or I think it's also they're being modeled like their dads do that, so they watch their dad do that. And Carrie, you were raised this way. This was a culture you were raised in.
And it stayed with me for a while. It's gone now.
It's gone now.
I was raised by drunken wife beaters.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see here. This is the Mexican national anthem.
Well, I can't understand a word of that. Well, it's operatic more than it's not mariachi-like.
This was the national anthem band at the World Cup.
Depends on who does it, I think.
Yeah.
But the food at the rodeo, I told you they had steak bite, a steak bite truck. They had a mini donut truck. It's great food at the rodeo.
How small was that truck?
It was just tiny. But then if you go to my Instagram page and you scroll through the pictures I posted about this, RFH Gina, the very last picture you might be confused about. It is a picture of rows and rows and rows of golf carts. You can rent a golf cart at the rodeo, like if you're participating in it and you're staying there all week, because the area of this arena and campground is so huge, it's too big to walk back and forth from. So for $900, you can rent a golf cart for the week to get you back and forth. And there were hundreds of them. I mean, this wasn't just a dozen golf carts. Rows and rows and rows of golf carts that people paid $900.
This is a rodeo. Why don't you just ride your horse back and forth?
Well, this was my question, but...
Somebody's making a lot of money.
Yeah, but I'm also wondering, where do these golf carts come from? And
I want to know the difference between buying a golf cart, the price of that, and
Yeah.
just renting this golf cart.
Because somebody brought all these golf carts there to, like, do they take these around to other, like, Katie, you go to festivals and things. Can you rent a golf cart?
No,
No.
you can't rent them. I mean, the DJs use them, the maintenance and the workers and stuff like that. They all use golf carts to get around, obviously, to take things around. But no, us as attendees, we get a walk.
You get a walk, but it's fun. It's fun. Like, wouldn't you have liked your own golf cart?
Yeah, actually.
and I was curious why some of them had pool toys strapped to the top of them.
Are those like you can?
But I figured it out.
Are they like shuttles?
Well, no,
Oh.
it's so you can spot your cart in the sea of carts. Mine's the one that has the inflatable unicorn strapped to the top
See,
of it.
you can't rent your own golf cart, but there are people with golf carts that'll drive around and be like shuttles that you can pay for
Yeah.
because sometimes the camping is a mile away from the actual festival grounds.
That's what this was.
But you don't get
know what I
one
would've
yourself.
gotten?
What?
A 25-foot inflatable Beetlejuice. Put it on the top of mine.
But the carts, they all have labels on them with the rodeo participant's name and number. And I said, okay, why did they do that? Because if you're out messing around in your golf cart and causing trouble,
they can find you.
They can find you. So I know this is rodeo season. We've got Days of 47 going on and stuff. Yeah, go to the rodeo. It's a good
I
time.
had no idea. I wonder what the golf cart culture is like at the Days of 47
I don't know.
rodeo over there at the Calvin L. Rampton Salt Palace Convention Center.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
The only good thing at the rodeo, because it's a lot of animal cruelty, is mutton busting.
Because
That's
that
the
hurts
best thing.
the kids enough.
Because the kids get hurt
Yeah.
every time. You know, I stand up and I applaud whenever the mutton busting starts happening.
Did you see any serious injuries, Gina?
Oh, Rowdy got stepped on, but he got up and walked away. I did not see any serious injuries. No, but it's not to say it didn't happen. But
Somebody get run over by a golf cart?
They're dangerous.
that was my weekend in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
There we go. 9:55. Just enough time to do the promo and crawl toward the exits.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's time for an X poll on Tuesday's Radio from Hell show.
Here is the question. What product do you miss that's no longer in production?
Don't say Tab.
I wasn't going to say Tab.
I was. I missed Tab.
Other than Tab, what product do you miss? Tomorrow's X poll here on X96.
Now, all the people that were going to call and say Tab won't call now.
Well,
I think I was very convincing. I don't really miss Tab. I thought I felt very convincing there.
Diet Right Cola.
No.
Not
don't-
Tab? Diet
you don't-
Right?
You don't miss Diet Right. Nobody misses Diet,
Diet Right?
Nobody.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
You can hash anything.
It's true. All right. Nick is